Welcome, my lovely dears, to another salacious episode of the Dark Manor, wherein our party continues to delve the Cadis dungeon, and they are right at the ragged end of things. They're so close, they can almost taste it.
They're just edging so hard.
They are really right, yeah, they are riding that edge. Unfortunately, Tis tripped and got her butt stuck in a corridor. Hopefully you'll see her again soon. There is a water cat who is trying to
Someday.
lubricate her free.
Oh no.
Speaking
Anyway.
of water cat, you found their skull. And that has an item now, with assigned various checks.
Whoa.
Oh.
The bones of this interred saint still carry with them sanctification, though the manacle-like runes that line the skull's inner surface function as obfuscation. Skull surface is rimed with frost and carries with it a deep-seated need for jobs left unfinished. The skull of the interred saint has been uncursed by yourselves, though the water spirit remains powerless. She has revealed herself to be a whale knight, not a cadist.
Okay. Though there's some high DCs.
They are.
Something for Kiri and Thyre to look at. And Tis.
Indeed. You have a lot of skill monkeys. It's an achievable number for you all, just eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, there is yet one final gate guardian stopping you at the shrine. A grand and terrifying dragon. She's so fierce. Look at how fierce she is, this dragon.
Yeah.
So scary.
And of course, initiative was previously rolled.
Not that we can see it.
Was it?
Yeah,
there
if
it
I
is.
hit that button, it should all appear.
Alright, I rolled a 15. I forgot.
No, Menelaus. No.
Menelaus, you had a fucking 26
You had a
before.
26.
Oh
Get
boy,
back
she
up
gets
there.
to charge us.
At a 26. That's, fuck, I don't want to
Good.
go first.
I mean, you might as well after we get hit by a fucking dragon.
Yay!
I'm sure I'll suffer no consequences being next to the boomer.
Realistically,
So-
that's only because I just re-rolled that initiative she'd gotten a second before, so I fucking wish.
Oh.
So what you're telling me is I have to bravely charge forth.
Yes.
Or at least get the fuck out of the way of the dragon. You're all in a corridor.
Charge right into the dragon. Do it.
Yeah, she can't
So-
charge if you're right, like, here. Don't let her build up
I mean-
momentum. Double move.
That is true. This, you know what? I can't get stunned unless it's bloodied.
Sure.
What's the worst that can happen?
Probably a terrible
Boy, that's
thing.
right. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Don't worry about it.
It's a rhetorical question. I know, but I know terrible things are about to happen to me.
Yeah, and I gave you a rhetorical answer.
Oh no, I hit it.
Good fucking hit.
Oh no.
Bonk.
And watch the health bar real closely. Beep.
You know what?
I
More
still
than I-
knock her one square back.
More than I thought it was gonna move.
So, yeah, that's right. Get fucked.
Oh, good. Now she's not adjacent to you. I can still charge everyone. Saoirse.
Good.
Seriously, quick.
Okay, so we're gonna have to beat you up, but I'll make it up to you after, okay?
I will turn you all into a part of my glorious horde.
Oh,
Not if I do so first.
so adorable.
I am not
Harder than
adorable.
A or
I
harder
am
than E?
terror. I am death.
So ferocious and pretty then.
There you go.
But where is it? Stab.
That is a hit.
Spunk.
All right.
Bonk.
23. Oh, you prone her. Handy.
Uh-huh.
Extremely handy.
Whip.
Very good.
I'm good at getting under people.
Would you like to shift back
Um,
one?
No. Don't do it.
Do it.
No.
Do it. Go on, you know you wanna.
I used it after I got here. Also, technically, I would have had to shift down one if she has an issue with that.
Okay. Well, she is going to stand up.
Or wait,
And
is it you may shift? No, it's good.
Yeah, it's a you can, not you must.
It's you can shift one back.
Yeah.
back to your starting
Yeah.
position, yes.
That's why I'm saying like it's fine.
But
It's not like
yeah.
it's not like a if when it's a you can. You're
Yeah.
giving you a choice.
No, but like I did shift during it, so if she had something that messed with shifting, she would have been able to
Oh, I see what you're saying.
shift
Okay.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So
All right.
Seeing a
Dragon
blast
Breath, I guess?
5.
Yep.
Sleep gas. Oh no.
sleep
She
gas.
breathes a delectable soporific gas. It is a close blast 5. 27 versus everyone's fortitude. 15 cold damage. I just can't be bothered to roll like over and over again. I hit everyone except Saoirse.
Yeah. let's see
Those
here.
struck must make a melee basic attack against your closest ally. If you have multiple people, flip a coin.
Okay, I'll
Well,
flip a
I-
coin.
I have
One's
none near
Tahru.
allies. This is wonderful.
The other is Thyrenne. All right, looks like I'm trying to hit Tahru. Don't have a Bailey Messick, so this is just.
I'm hitting Thyrenne.
I think I hit
don't
you,
hit anybody.
Tahru.
Yeah.
Oh no, and you've got an ally
Yeah.
adjacent to Tahru.
No, that's not a. I don't have a basic melee button.
I know,
so
really. I'm just teasing.
I mean, it would be bad if
Oh
I did.
gosh, ow!
Howie.
Tahru bonk.
Basic melees.
God, I really wish Saoirse had backed up
Oop.
as well, because then I could have hit you two and had you two whack each other as
Yeah.
well.
At
Oh, it would have been gold.
least I only take 5 cold damage from that.
That's true. And then Saoirse. She swings her mighty
no.
claw at you.
Ah!
30 versus your AC, 11 damage, and you're marked.
But not if I do.
I believe you remain marked, even though you...
This.
Okay, yeah, I miss you, but you do remain marked. She has picked you
Ooh.
out. I'm going to put a little icon on you. And that is her. Sorry. Honestly, getting the mark on you first is like
Alright.
pretty huge because of all the shifting and concealment.
Should I bother stealthing or does the
Yeah, you should. You can definitely stealth and,
mark.
and hide from her.
okie dokes. Boop.
Yes, you can't see.
That's what I get for rolling an 8.
Jesus Christ.
But yay.
Yeah, only an 8.
Only an 8.
All right. Ugh. I'm gonna re-roll that with an action point.
Okay.
Did she stand up from prone? I imagine she
Yes.
She did. It's a 30 work.
Yes, that hits.
Cool. Straight down into the wall.
Kipoki.
Good. I
It
didn't
turns
want
out that that is not a wall. When you slam her back,
Bonk.
the wall rattles.
A doer.
Mm-hmm. Stop knocking me down. I will get back up again. Sylvie.
All right. As my action, I'm going to use a daily power that I can move and make a +10 athletics check with. And if I jump more than 3 squares, I get combat advantage on the attack, which I mean, yeah, basically gonna
Yeah,
happen
you got a
anyway.
straight fucking line, so yeah, of course you're gonna jump.
Whee!
So
Unless
you
you
still want
beans the
me?
athletics check. Yeah, you could roll a 1 and trip over.
Okay, sure enough. So this is
Alright, do
35.
not roll a 1 and trip over. The 35 is more than
Nice.
enough to get 3 squares of jump.
So I'll get down to there, and it is aerial assault.
It's linked
Okay.
in VCT.
Nice.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I rolled it right. Just literally little damage, and because I had combat advantage, sneak attack.
That was unfortunately low damage.
Yeah, I mean, still 36.
Good sneak attack, though.
Yeah. Owie.
And that is it for me.
Okay. Thyrenne.
Hello.
Precious
Alright.
Parappa.
1, 2, 3, 5. Come to about here. Then I'm gonna huck a spell. Blap.
That. Wow, if you guys could stop rolling pretty fucking good to hits on her otherwise reasonably high defenses, that would be really great.
You're welcome. Alright,
I
so
mean,
she takes
it's
a
kobold.
7-point debuff to all her damage rolls. And then I'm going to use a minor action to healing word myself. And then because that was radiant damage, I get even more healing. Wahoo. Back to full.
Whoa.
Fucking A. Menelaus.
I had this for a while, but I haven't used it yet. So what does weakened do?
Halves your
It
damage.
does
They do half
half
damage.
damage.
Okay, take that.
Target is weakened until the end of your next turn. First time it damages one of your allies with an attack, you take the damage instead, and they can heal. Damn. I feel like
Fuck
you did that
you.
a bit early, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what's just gonna burst out.
Yeah, it might be
Fair.
more
Yeah,
dragon
fair
breath.
Could be another dragon breath.
could be.
You could just spaz out and pull a daily.
She could spaz out and pull out a Glock. Who knows?
Honestly, I'd say she should put out daily if she
She's got
can.
a gun.
I have no idea what her moveset is or
Blah,
what
blah.
her damage is. I'm playing cautiously. Besides, you don't have a bajillion heals.
This is true.
Let's get out of the way early.
Actually, wait, does that even hit her for? Yes, it does. Put this up for weekend. It'll be this.
I whip out. Whatcha? 26 versus AC?
No.
Oh.
Ooh, and hey, guess what?
All right, you're marked and you shifted.
Ah.
When you shift or move at all with this mark on you, within a close burst 5, you take 7 psychic damage and not prone.
Owie.
So I
That's
take
not
like half
ideal.
of that.
That wasn't
That's not an attack.
so
Ah,
actually you
okay.
don't take any of
No,
that.
no, no. Hold on. That's the first time
But
the
that
target
weaken does the-
damages. Oh, it says with attack, right?
With
Okay.
one with an attack,
Yeah.
that's not an
Yeah,
attack.
alright.
She is still technically weakened though, so that's only 3 cold psychic damage.
High
Oh.
five.
And actually, it's even
And
less
it
because
doesn't-
she takes that -7 penalty. She just takes no damage at all.
Oh yeah, and you take 0 damage.
Nice.
You are knocked prone though, and then you miss her. And then it's her go. She stands back up again. While
I
she is
get
weakened,
knocked
I
down.
probably don't want. And with this -7, how long is it for? I don't know.
Until
Okay,
I lose
with these
concentration.
debuffs on her, I guess I will hold back from doing Big Dragon Frenzy.
Well, it's not forever, so long as you keep maintaining it with a minor action, Savin.
Yeah, and you better believe.
Yeah. She
It's
looks
true.
up. Hey there.
Saoirse. Bite Claw.
Oh,
Oh,
oh
fuck.
God.
Ow.
Okay.
2 hits.
Which
Well,
is
just remember it's a -7 on all of those,
and
and then halved.
So
Yeah, exactly. So
So
she's
3
not
and
doing any of
2.
the
Is it-
special moves.
is it
Jesus.
each hit or each?
Each hit.
Okay.
Each hit is halved and then -7.
so 3 and 2.
Yep, you take basically no damage, and she hisses in frustration.
Snippy and I are making a
Oh
mockery of
wait,
your boss. I'm
halved
sorry.
and then
You
minus
really
7.
are like, holy shit! What an awful combination you've done.
Yeah,
for
Welcome
me.
to 2
terrible.
clerics.
This is
halved and then
a-
-7 would
Yeah,
be
and then
just
-7.
half
Actually,
of 19.
Yeah, hold on. Which order does it go in for like that sort of thing? Does it
I'm gonna
half
go
it
with-
first, or is it
I
take
mean,
off the 7 first?
weakened is your damage number, and then it is number come off. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really bullshit.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's bullshit either way, unless you're doing like 60 damage.
So 2
It's like
damage.
FGO, you combine damage cut with defense up.
Yep. It's a sad day. 4E clerics are so fucking cracked, and like
Oh,
I
wait,
do
round
have
up,
a
3
bunch of
damage.
I do have a bunch of really good abilities, but I'm definitely not using it while I'm weakened. Are you goddamn kidding me?
Oh
At least
no,
the-
go ahead.
So
least
she
the
just
weakened
ends.
only-
She just ends her turn. Tahru, you're up.
At least the weekend
Okay.
only lasts
Alright.
until Snippy's turn, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I want that at least off before I unleash the blender.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I got flanking here. I can draw a
No,
line
that's
to
too.
this
That's too
direction,
too
really.
thin of a line.
Okay, then I'll go just
If you go
around
one-
enough that I go here.
There you go. Yeah, that counts. That's fine. Yeah, like holy shit, poor Tyranns.
Yeah. Ouch!
Fucking, I can't bother with more reroll. You go prone. I'm too lazy
Alright.
to do other shit.
Bonk.
Also, you moved in her space. I could take a swing at you. I literally can't be bothered. It's not gonna do any damage.
Isn't that only when like a person's yeah, you
Yeah, you
moved
moved.
into it.
You moved through this space, so you
Yeah.
definitely
Right,
No,
moved through
right.
a ring.
I meant I was then
Around.
Oh, yeah, you could have done diagonal, sure.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Regardless-
She does no damage.
Regardless, yeah, if I
no
hit
damage.
you,
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You might hit for 1 damage, and then Snippy and I'll just heal it. It's fine.
yeah. Sylvie.
Is she
Uh,
even hit?
Oh,
Her
wait,
tank-
yeah, duh.
So her tank things.
Menelaus took that damage.
So her tank thing's only for like
he didn't.
people that are marked, right? Like that.
The
Little,
Sunder.
yeah, the little cold
The
damage, cold psychic
knockdown thing is
Yeah,
for.
that's only for like
yeah,
That is
the
marked.
that is a fair assumption to make, but I'm not telling you for sure.
She might have
Alright,
other
guess-
stuff. Who knows?
Guess we'll find out. Move action, tumble.
You're fine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Shifty.
Okay.
Oh no.
And then
It's okay, I'm right.
it's just gonna be, I guess, an acrobatic strike.
Go for it.
33.
Poke.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. For 36 damage.
You're scratching my beautiful scales. Stop it.
I would have just shifted into attacks. I'm just right there. That way.
Yeah.
We'll have to massage him after.
I can scratch your eyes if you'd like better.
That was very menacing. Good job.
Boop. 26 to hit.
Luckily, you warn her and she blinks. It's like, oh, my eyes, you
Okay.
say. She hides her
You know
eyes.
what? I'll re-roll that just to continue bullying this dragon.
Please, no!
Okay, there you go. See, it's fine.
Worse.
It's even worse. You're welcome.
Look what you've done to my girl.
And
I
I
don't
will
think she
minor
wants anything
action
from you,
sustain
Thyre.
the -7 damage.
Yeah, I figured you would, but less.
So I don't really want to stand there like a deer in front of headlights. So I'm just gonna hide here. It's
Yeah.
nice and safe.
Smart. Behind a pillar is good.
Man, if she has another dragon breath, that'd be a
Eh.
good time to use it over here.
That's
We
my
might
turn.
hit
Next
Thyrenne.
turn.
Miss. Saoirse.
Guess I better stand up.
You should shift again.
I don't think so. Instead, I'm going to put the blind poison on the dagger and stabby stab instead.
Damn.
Steppy stab.
Spank.
Or
I'm
miss.
gonna re-roll it.
Uh,
I mean, the poison will go on her anyway because it's poison stab, but
yeah.
Is that
stab,
only
it's
if it hits?
personal. No.
Read the text.
See? Read the text.
Oh.
Very specifically states.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the point of the power. There we go.
Oof.
Spoink.
Hmm.
And. She's weakened!
Yay!
I'm just looking at these dope
Nice Bend
fucking.
to Healy search.
She has so many unique powers, and
You have to start using
they're
some of these
not-
powers. to-
No.
It's no point.
They do nothing.
So she's
The
not
power.
weakened. It
She's
won't
never
do
not going to be weakened
anything.
at this rate.
It's okay. She's still got like nearly 400 hit points. She can last until she's not weakened.
I hope she can. I want to use my mass healing wounds.
Fuck's sake. All right, how much did I take? 25.
Yeah. Oh, plus 6, so 31. And blinded.
And blinded and weakened.
Blinded and
Okay.
weakened.
And
It's-
-7 damage.
It's cool. It's sweet.
Boss just
you-
uses her
you need to
standard action to
start-
cry.
You just need to start having bosses that have the power to just like
There.
cleanse themselves with debuffs.
Would you like to surrender now?
Let's see here. She's not even bloodied
Pretty
yet.
please.
She's going to swing at Tahru and Sylvie and Saoirse with the claw. Well, sorry, claw on Tahru, claw on Sylvie, and the bite on Saoirse.
Does that mean
So
I
I'm
get my?
No, because you're being targeted.
Well,
I think Tahru was the only one I hit. 12 damage. You're
Yep.
marked.
I think you
We can-
mean 0 damage.
0 damage. You're marked though.
Cool. I marked you when I entered. I marked you when I entered melee. Cool.
Sorry. This is bullshit. Fight me fairly.
I knock her down.
You've come to fuck. This is not how you treat a dragon. You should have been running in fear.
No, this is pretty much exactly how we treat
speaking
a
of-
dragon that's misbehaving.
Yeah.
You
Everyone-
came to my home.
I don't think that hits her well.
How dare you call this? No, it does not. How dare you call this misbehaving?
You're part of a horrible rape cult, I'm sorry, but we have to beat the evil out of you now.
You're wrong. I come from a fun rape cult. It's slightly different.
No, not in any meaningful sense. I'm sorry.
Most important, they paid for my operations.
That's
Still
not an excuse.
Yes, it is.
We
That is
can
definitely an
pay you
excuse.
for different operations.
No, that I've seen what you can do with knives, and I can't see right now. And so fucking help me, I'm going to bite and never stop biting.
Okay. Let's see here.
I mean, I like that sometimes.
Well, I, for one, welcome our new draconic overlord.
I'm just gonna do a
He
clever
gets
strike.
it. She points in the wrong
He's
direction.
talking to me. He's talking
30?
about me.
Ah,
For 35.
ah.
I've only been fighting fairly. I can't say for the rest of them, but I've only been fighting fairly.
Says
So
the rogue sneak
unfair.
attacking over and over again.
This is such bullying. Thyrenne.
Look, I can't help that my class feature just happens on advantaged attacks.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry I'm a cleric and my entire power set is debuffs and heals. What do you want from me? This is just what my entire class does.
Stupid cowardly adventurers.
Lady, if you're gonna call me a coward. God, all of my powers are overkill again. I hate it. Let's see. You know what? Fine. Bonk.
Ah.
It doesn't end.
Everyone gets 10 temp HP. And then I'm going to shifty doodles.
How do all your
Nonetheless.
powers have like that? Yeah, I'll say like half combat advantage on this attack. Is there something
Because I
bringing
have
that?
combat advantage on all of my attacks. What do you want from me?
Yep, because of the damage type that she's got, they all have CA.
Right. Just asking why they all had that on there.
You know, I was saving
I
for
can't
the
remember
heal
which
power.
item it
Here,
is.
it's not an item. It's a Paragon Path
Oh,
feature.
so that's the yes, your Paragon feature.
Here, I'll
Ooh,
find
I
it.
wow.
was really
Yeah.
saving up for the healing power, but I don't think there's gonna be much healing here done.
Stop jinxing us.
Well, I'm gonna use my action point to
Missed.
reroll that. I don't want to miss that.
Well,
I- Oh,
Oh boy.
okay.
All right, throw on 2d6.
it's a shame you weren't a little closer to the DPS. Oh well.
Yeah, could you have
I
moved
guess
one
I
square
stunned
in closer?
myself.
No.
Was he blooded before I beat the shit out of her?
No, you bloodied her with the attack.
Okay,
You
I
do
don't
not
even
get
get
stunned.
stunned. Come on, guys. Get your free attacks in.
Yeah,
You're
Taru
too
will.
far away.
We are too far
Thyre
away.
gets in. You're three. They're
Although,
three. Your
like,
thing is
do you
two.
need to shift in order to get the attacks? Because we're both marked.
I mean, okay, I was here.
Yeah, you can reach them. It's fine.
Within 2 squares of you.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
could.
remember
the,
the range was this small. Just bonk.
I
Bonk
shouldn't
it.
have
Oh,
shifted.
okay. Up to 2 squares. I can shift 0 squares.
It's a good thing you
Yeah.
did, because it would have been really mean for you to join in the SmackDown.
I don't think you can shift 0 squares.
Yeah, you
Because
can.
you can shift up
As
to
in,
2
you
squares.
can shift up to. You could choose.
Yeah.
I shift 0.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
can is operative.
Yeah,
Yep.
but
Yep.
I thought you had to move at least one for it to count, wasn't it?
I think you actually do in order to make a melee
Ah.
basic. So, I mean,
Womp
I'm gonna
womp.
prone you, and then I think you can't shift back in anyway, but you'll be able to attack from the floor with disadvantage. If you, like, say, shift here, I'm gonna bonk you, and same with Tahru. You're gonna both end up prone.
Oh, what
which
the
is
hell?
quite
I can
funny.
stand. I will shift up and go prone.
Yep, and then you
Might as
can
well.
make your
Yeah, I don't-
attacks from the floor.
Whomp.
26.
Does a
It's a
26 hit?
miss.
Is it miss? Okay.
25 is also
27.
net.
Is a miss.
Where's my basic attack?
It's not 25 actually, because she's also prone, so it's this the two.
Ooh,
Oh, right,
nope.
right.
Oh,
All right, all 3 of you miss.
does a 28 hit because she's prone?
Miss.
Okay.
Very funny though. Saoirse.
Well, I stand up. And I...
Would you like to shaft?
No. I mean, I would like to, but I would not like to.
Clearly what you do is just while on the ground, you just take a fucking move action. I take a swing at you, nothing bad happens. Just crawl, and then stand.
Well, that's a good point. I will crawl over here
Nice.
and make your move.
Oh my god, we have
Now
3
we-
dailies.
Psych, it's moving or
Chilly.
shifting, but you take no damage and you're already prone, so nothing happens.
Ooh. That chilliness is kinda comfortable.
Of course it is, I'm very comfortable.
If you give up now, I will you can have me for 10 hours.
Bullshit, I haven't gotten to do anything yet.
You're not gonna at this rate. You should just.
Shut up.
Fair enough.
I mean, at least the weekend ends after this one, I
Thyrenne,
think.
give me an intimidate check. She's feeling really bullied.
Did she come from it?
Oh my god.
No, she might cry though, because she's still a big baby.
Hey, we don't have Tis around to make the dragon cry.
It's true. It's true.
It's
So
up to
Thyrenne might do
theory.
it instead.
I mean, Thyrenne's already doing it for the most part, really. Trying to claim this isn't a dragon and then just bullying her
Just
so hard.
beat the shit out of her, making her sad and weak. Yeah, let me see that intimidate. Whenever you're ready.
I mean, it's Guardy rolling, right?
No, you.
No, it was you.
You keep
Oh.
saying mean
You're the
things.
one that's been
So
saying
you're
Oh,
it.
into
okay,
it.
It's
sure.
you.
I'll roll. No,
Okay, no, she does not just burst into tears.
Theory's not
that's
mean.
not. Yeah, that's not in her nature. I'm not trained into it. Why would I?
It isn't, but you keep saying mean
I'll try.
things.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry that
Alright.
it's true.
Wait, if she's not if she's not if she's
Yeah,
not
I wanted to
giving
roll
up,
diplomacy.
I'm still gonna bonk her.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Or yeah, if I can't roll diplomacy, I'm still gonna bonk her.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna spend my
Okay.
next.
Yeah, she literally is not going
Yeah,
to until
she
she at least
doesn't
gets a
want
turn. It's quite literally, she won't surrender until she gets a turn.
Well,
Mostly
here's a
'cause I want to do
turn.
her buttons.
Okay,
Yeah, she's not weakened now, I think, right?
show us what you got.
All right, she stands up. She is
I
not
open
weakened.
my arms.
She is not blind. She has action
She's still taking
points.
minus
You've
7.
bloodied her.
Wait, did she save out of the blindness?
Good point.
Oh yeah, she would have had to roll last time.
Yeah. She
Yep.
did. Okay.
Doesn't she have like a -5 on that?
A -4, but
Okay.
yeah, she,
Yeah,
oh
it still
wait,
passes.
she's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 4, not 5.
Yeah.
All right. Finally, she is going to use 3 volts. She dies from target to target, marking them and making a claw attack that does not provoke attack of opportunity. So let's go over here.
Uh-oh.
Claw.
Ah!
10 damage or marked. Over
She's
here.
using Steel Wind Strike.
She can't fit there.
She fucking can.
Who's this on?
You.
The 29?
36.
Oh, the 36. Okay. Yeah, no, that hits.
Over here. You. Crit.
I mean, that's acceptable. Well deserved.
Yep.
She's
That's
so
18 for
dexterous.
you.
How much?
Oh, wait.
18.
Okay, so you mean
Plus 7
11.
back.
11.
Alright,
Aw,
so you
my
guys
10
are
HP.
so mean.
God, you really just keep laying it on.
She was bloodied, so Dragon's Breath. Ice
Cool.
Blast 5. All
Aha,
of
I'm
you,
over
29
here.
is your fort. You're definitely not out of a CB5. Oh my... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, all
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
You are all hit.
Yeah.
All right.
All of you take 9 cold, and everyone struck must make
What?
a melee basic
What do you mean? I'm
attack.
6 squares away from her.
You are not...
Close blast
Again,
5.
close
You're
blast
5
5 is...
squares.
you
5.
you place the blast token like on like an adjacent square to them. You are definitely in it.
Now, I take
So-
no cold
Aw.
damage there, but I will
1,
make my
2,
basic
3,
attack.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
Fucking-
it
I keep
starts
saying-
in the square in
Square
front of her.
one.
It's not. This is
Two,
not.
three,
This
four.
is not 5e. It starts in front of her.
I place a template down, and that template begins in an adjacent square to her, and you are 5 squares
but I'm-
with that.
I'm 5 squares from
Here,
Thyrenne.
this
Yes.
is.
Yeah, that's what it looks
where
like.
the
That's
square
the attack.
begins.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's,
hold on.
That's a
Yeah.
5 by 6.
No. Winner's right, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
winner's right.
Yeah.
But it says
It was
5
a-
feet.
it
What
was-
is
wait,
my
it
Because
is.
it's
thing
not a
here?
0.
5
We're
squares.
starting at 0. 0.
Oh my god, this
1,
fucking
2,
thing.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
How in
winner's
the
actually right.
balls?
It's just
Oh.
this is retarded.
Yeah, I was counting.
I can't count. I'm not an
Roll
accountant.
20.
Anyway, I'm gonna make my attack against Saoirse here.
Here.
I think I missed, so
Nope.
don't worry.
Let's see. 1 or 2. 1 is Menelaos, 2 is Sil.
If you could crit and blind Menelaus, that'd be sweet.
I don't need to heal to see. I mean, see to heal.
Fair.
Oh,
Come on, crit.
It's pretty low AC. You.
No.
None of us heal each
Wow.
other.
Franz fucking throws her claw down and walks away from you.
no!
Oh my god. Oh, please, come on.
Oh, come back!
Yeah, I'm
At
gonna
least-
chase that dragon. Here,
Can
look,
I
I'm
offer
sorry.
a little bit
Hold
of
on.
healing?
Hold
I
on.
feel
I'm
bad
sorry
now.
for my friend.
That's the.
It's not my friend.
Please!
It's like, no,
Fine,
dragons,
what the
just
hell?
fight us, please. I'm begging you.
Oh, okay then, I guess it does need healing. Well,
I thought that jump move was pretty cool.
I feel bad. But
Very
she was-
dragon-like.
You should feel bad. That was
You know-
very rude and very much bullying the girl.
I mean, on one hand, we're bullying a kobold, but on the other hand, the kobold is a rapist. So
We're bullying
Wow.
a dragon.
Yeah, I
She is
can't-
a
And then she
dragon.
stomp. Then you hear
Oh,
stomping
dear.
come back up to the door. You stole all of my treasure. What is wrong with you?
Well, yeah. Nobody lives down here except you.
Exactly. So it's all mine, you bitch.
Yeah, but again, with the whole rape cult thing, I'm sorry, but this is going back to the church upstairs.
That doesn't entitle us to steal it from her dad, I think.
No, it really
You
does.
could
I
come.
mean,
You could come guard it up there.
Fuck you. I'm not guarding your bank account.
you'll be well compensated.
No, I obviously
Yeah.
won't be. I was compensated just fine while it was mine.
That's not
Don't
compensation.
you ever get lonely down here?
Fucking no.
Wow, that's sad. Stop making
Shut
me
up.
sad.
do you need a hug?
No.
Are
You
you
need
are you
healing?
sure?
She gives. I know she's been mean, but she gives really good hugs.
Oh, God. No.
A 17. She just thinks you're fucking continuing to mock her.
Oh.
Listen, I am sorry for them. They don't know better.
Okay, here. Let me give the hug in her stead.
I don't want anything in her stead.
I poof into her, but nicer looking.
I think that makes it worse for
But
you.
but with
Yeah,
a
no, now
kinder
Now
smile.
she definitely does not want anything to do with you. That's the opposite of what you should have done.
Aw.
Look, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. We got on the wrong foot, but you can't just walk away from this. We need to come to some sort of compromise. We need to sit down and talk like adults.
Just take it and go.
No, gods.
I'm not interested in a compromise. You've proven your point quite successfully.
Well, we are. This is an opportunity that you could seize.
Then
and
how
come
about
out on
coming?
top.
Then how about coming to work for me?
But no.
How about coming
What
to
are you
have
gonna
me work for
gain?
you?
If you let your pride take over and just sit in
But-
this lonely, miserable hole with no treasure and no one else to speak to.
I'm just going to go somewhere else.
All I'm saying is the offer is there on the table.
Yes, I'm starting to go into many other places and get many other treasures. I'd be more than willing to part with a few if you'd be willing to guard them.
Oh,
Now you're
I'm just going to. I
I'd
don't.
guarantee.
I don't want you to come into my home, take my things, beat me up, and offer me employment after saying, well, frankly, just being also a bit of a dick about it. Or, well, she was.
I'd
What?
guarantee
I
you
mean-
don't have to deal with her again.
I'll
Uh,
give you your things back. At least the ones I took.
No, forget
Trying
it.
to
I'm
give the-
going to just.
Lady Pity treasure is just salt in the wound.
I'm
I
not giving her
mean-
pity treasure at all. I'm offering her
That's
a
literally
chance
what you're
for
doing.
treasure gained. No, I'm
I can-
offering her a job. There's a difference,
I
Thyrenne.
don't
pity
want a
job.
job. I'm a proud fucking dragon. I'm just going to leave and go somewhere else.
Okay,
I'll
then.
get new treasure away from all of you.
For what it's worth, I am
Oh.
sorry about them.
Take care
It's
on the
not
road.
worth
Goodbye.
much. Yeah, great. Whatever, bitch.
Well, right.
Don't write. She's going to grump and stomp.
The bullied dragon.
Yeah.
Oh. I feel bad.
I
You
don't.
should.
I pretend to feel bad. I want to feel.
Hey, I shouldn't, but I do.
Yeah. I feel bad about it.
Did we all miss the part where she's proudly part of the rape cult?
Yes, actually, I did. It doesn't look like she has the strength to
I
rape
mean-
anyone. Look at her.
I mean, yeah,
And?
but it's the thought that counts. Just because you're a failed rapist doesn't mean you're not a rapist. Or I guess, I mean,
And
The
Thyre?
Goo
I mean,
Cat was here
if you
guarding the
failed
rape
to
cult
rape,
stuff.
Aren't you technically not a rapist?
I-
You're a potential rapist.
So it wasn't matter
The
if she
Goo
was part
Cat
of it, Thyrenne.
was coerced into helping with the rape cult, but she was okay.
she
Look, I just
clearly did not dislike anything that they were going on about. She thought it was
As-
fun. That's what she said. Stop apologizing for her.
she's a terrible, rotten person deep inside her soul, but I still feel like it's morally dubious to bust her kneecaps for her
We don't
questionable
know
moral
that she
choices.
is that. You are making
She
assumptions and
did say
judgments.
she was.
She said she was given treasure by them.
Look, I'm sorry,
Anyway,
but
hi,
if you
Bang.
if you look at a group of people who go around jizzing on people for fun and go, "Oh yeah, that sounds like fun," maybe you're just a bad person.
We also broke into her home and stole her things. Doesn't that make us bad people?
No,
I
that
feel
makes us
probably-
the police.
Yeah.
No, it makes us bad people, I'm pretty sure.
No, it really doesn't. Going and stopping evildoers from committing further evil acts is not evil. I'm sorry.
I think they're
Sandra
wrong in
will
this case.
speak up. I believe, although technically you are correct, don't kink shame.
Again,
The coming
whatever.
part, that is.
look, if the people who you're doing it to are into it, that's one thing, but people who very expressly are not and say they aren't over and over again, and then you just do it anyway,
Yes.
that's not a kink. That's being a creep.
Yeah.
Which is literally what happened. That's why I'm wearing a giant suit.
Theory's right.
Yeah, if this was just like a kinky sex club, that would be one thing and totally fine. But that's not
still
what's going
shouldn't have
on
called-
here.
You still shouldn't have called her a kobold, though, when she clearly introduced herself as a dragon.
That is true. That was transphobic of you.
There's just gonna
Well, I'm over it
open, close her
already.
mouth a couple times, and decide not to respond to that one.
So, what are we robbing next?
I don't know.
I
What's in
guess
here?
we're robbing the
There
next room
is-
over.
A suspiciously rattling wall over here.
Do we get an action point for that fight? I think we do.
No, we shouldn't.
No, let me count these out. I No, you went around what would have. Oh,
Okay.
wait, no. Was that your fourth?
Mm.
No, you did your fourth and then came in here. This was fifth.
Okay.
This it looks a lot like a wall. You could make an intelligence test.
Or
Somebody find.
Engineering?
Therp.
Intelligence. Meh.
Do.
Try rolling above average.
Hey, Thyre, you disbelieve this wall. It looks a lot like a stone door to you.
Hmm.
Where's the?
Helps that I pushed her into it.
Mm-hmm. The DC is 15.
Is there a keyhole on this door that you see?
I don't know. Is there?
There is
Oh.
no keyhole on it. It does have doorknobs there.
Yeah, I grabbed the doorknob. Yeah, we need a test here now.
You pull on the doorknob and nothing happens. Rattle, rattle.
Hmm.
You hear that though?
You do hear it rattle. And I guess technically so does everyone else.
Yeah.
Tiss temporarily had her hips stuck in a wall.
She's free.
She's just so much bigger now. Luckily,
Woo.
Watercass here came and lubricated her free.
There's just this really cool book I found, and it was just really far into this wall, and I managed to get it. It says the lifetimes of, and it just rubs out. It begins with a C, and it's something about this weird catfolk that seem to be like cross-dimensional.
Sounds super
The
interesting.
water cat behind you starts fucking Thanos snapping away as you bring attention to it.
Oh no, it's now
Back to the
waterlogged.
futuring.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, come check out this door.
There is a door.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
There is a secret door here.
Okay.
Otis has returned.
You can make an intelligence check to try and disbelieve what you're looking at. The DC got lower because you have heard the door rattling now.
Okay.
Oh my god. GC, a door.
Not that you needed the DC to drop at all. You all see a door now. You all see a door now.
All right.
Woo.
And it's locked, I assume.
It
Yep.
doesn't have
It
like a
doesn't
visible
seem
lock
to
on it.
open.
It appears to just be a doorknob. A set of stone double doors. Circular. In fact, no, it's a square arch. There is no circle here.
Oh well, if it's
Uh,
just a doorknob, then I guess turn it and open it.
Tried
She
that.
tried. It
That's the
didn't
point, we
work.
can't.
You
Okay.
can
Knocking.
make an attempt at knocking it in.
Oh, can I strength that?
Yeah, you may.
Tahru.
Athletics even?
You may. Oh, you are one short.
I was gonna say I was gonna try and help, but I guess
Yeah,
you already...
roll it. Give it a go.
Go
I mean,
ahead.
I can only fail on a 1.
Yeah. All right. With the two of you barging on it, you pass the DC of 28, and you can knock it in. You are presented with
Whoa.
a totally different kind of room. The room in here, although stone, is of a different make to the rest of the temple behind it. It is lit by a series of candles. The only feature in this room is a long bed up against one of the walls. When I say up against one of the walls, I mean in this 40 by 40 foot square room, it takes up like a 10 by 40 foot square space. Like it is one very, very long bed. You could sleep an entire party in here.
Whoa.
Okay.
nice.
It smells nice in there.
It does. It also smells very nice.
You know what? Ironically, I might just give a wolf whistle, seeing how big it is when we open it.
You know what? Roll me a d20.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, sure. You whistle, and then all of you watch as this room abruptly disappears, and there's now a pouch on the floor.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll pick it up.
It feels
Nifty.
like a normal pouch, if a little bit heavier than it seems like it should for its size.
I'm not
Well,
gonna
okay
weight
then.
shame. I'm not gonna weight shame the pocket dimension.
Why, how wonderful! That's a magic item. I mean, not to state the obvious, but that's very useful.
yeah,
Indeed.
Guys,
that'd be great for
guys,
traveling around.
yes.
Tap the wall behind it.
I tap.
Yeah, appears to be like a normal solid wall like the rest of this dungeon. There's no doorway there. And indeed, there were 2 lanterns hanging off of the wall. They aren't there anymore.
Hot damn.
Very lucky with that reaction, I suppose, then.
I mean, I'm sure we could have figured it out,
Yeah, it would have been an Arcana test.
but still.
Yeah, the command word's a wolf whistle. That's awfully convenient.
Quite.
Was there anything else in the dimension? Was it just the bed?
I believe it's just
It
the bed,
looked
but
like just a bed.
I can
and the
bring it back up
lanterns.
and explore, I suppose.
Is it me or can
Oh,
anyone
yeah,
else
it might
smell
be
the
a good
tea?
idea.
Because I think I can smell tea.
It definitely smelled
Yeah,
like tea.
tea and roses.
Let's see here.
Placed it down against the wall again and wolf whistle. It fills a space like so.
Is the door still broken?
No, the door is now
Oh,
openable to you
I will
until it
open it
is
up.
closed again. Yeah. On the
Ah,
inside of
I
this pocket
check.
dimension, you can see, as I say before, an incredibly long bed. It smells very nice in here and it is lit comfortably by candles.
I will
there
go about
anything under the
exploring
bed?
it.
Yeah, give me perception or dungeoneering.
You want a separate roll or assist?
Probably separate because it would give you 2 different informations since she's giving us 2 different choices. I don't care which one to do. I same bonus in both.
Same.
Same.
I'm checking under the bed.
Okay, I guess I'll do dungeoneering. 15.
Impressive failures.
What? Oh, oh,
I am not
Tahru and
trained in
Tis,
it's
either one
okay. We
however,
got
so
the
you know.
Seeker Squad.
and Thyrenne. Look at you guys go. All right. There are a number more successful rolls. After the 2 rogueliest looking members of the team are like, fucking, I can't find shit. The dump trucks
Listen.
all slide into the room and they're like, we got this.
I'm not trained in either of them, you know.
I'm not good at
really.
looking for things. I'm
I
good
know
at
it always
dealing with
blows my
things.
yeah. I know so it always blows my mind in 4E. It's like
Yeah,
rogues can't
it's
see
not
shit.
a core skill. Like perception isn't a core rogue skill.
So weird.
I'm able to do a bunch of acrobatic shit. I don't need time looking for looking things.
Yeah,
I do
I'll
flippy
jump
stuff
around.
through
I
the
use my
air.
hands.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. You have a big glowy Tiss, and you have a big old Tahru, and then you have this lovely, lovely soft Thyrenne. All enter into the room and take a look around. Under the beds, initially you don't find anything except you can find that, like actually the underside of the mattress are a series of little lock boxes that appear to have been like wood glued to the bottom of this thing.
Hmm.
Oh, nice.
All the boxes have little number latched locks on them. You could probably rake them open.
Sure, we have plenty of time. I'll just get started on those.
Yeah. And amongst like all of the beds, you do find some clothing just like under the sheets.
All right, how fetishy is it?
With a name like the Pleasure Keepers, probably. At least some.
There is some very fetish wear, like just crotchless, lace garments with suspenders, because, of course, a couple of lovely garters. But there are also just some, like, you find one fluffy white towel-like dressing gown, you know, the ones that are just, like, huge and flappy.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple of those in there too, and they look like they've been, like, freshly washed and pressed. They've gathered some dust over time, but otherwise, like, they were left folded underneath the bed.
You know, I do have a question here, Skow. Is the bed considered magical in here?
I can make an Arcana test.
All right, I'll have the wizards make an Arcana test in here, because if it's magical, this is now my
Okay.
room.
Yeah, there is somewhere you can
I will
sleep without
assist
burning
Tisrena.
down. Sure,
Barely.
I'm gonna get out the
barely.
old torchlight to, definitely not see if there's any fun stuff.
Yeah. All right. Saoirse, Tiss. After a thorough inspection of these beds, yeah, they are definitely magical. You could spill a whole cup of juice on them, and then, like, a few seconds later, the beds will be clean again.
All right, looks like I'm
They're
sleeping in this
auto-cleaning
thing from now
beds.
on.
Hey, that's fine as long as you're bringing it around so we can use it while we're out.
Yes,
Enjoy.
it's just more convenience for me currently with the motions to the burning hair.
Yeah, the always being on fire definitely seems like it could be inconvenient, even if it is glorious and heroic looking.
My
Uh-huh.
Right.
my question would be, is it not only magical, but is it durable?
Oh yeah. It is an incredibly large, like, long one, and it's mounted up against the wall and surrounding, and there are a large number of posts to keep it all up. Mattresses seem soft and pliable, but not, like, sink down to the bottom of the bed board.
What you're saying is even Tahru and Menelaus can't break it then.
Probably, yeah, they'll probably be fine with that. But yeah, you guys could, technically, you could bring a whole bunch of, like, camping supplies in here and turn this into a real living space that you could take with you on the go. A real mobile home.
Yeah, so long as there's a wall to put it against.
That is true. Real fucked if you go to, like, someone's house, walk around the back, and then put a pocket dimension up against, like, their back wall. I mean, it would work. Bit rude, but it would work.
What are they gonna do about it?
Exactly, that's true. They'd also have to be strong enough random villagers to break down a DC 28 athletics check.
I'll also disbelieve it.
And disbelieve in well, yeah, that's true. Although if they watch you do it, then they clearly don't have to disbelieve anything.
Now, next question is it soundproof if you close the door?
Yeah, you can do some cursory tests, and it appears to be so.
Nice.
There is some humming from your little turtle brooch, and it goes, well, it could definitely use some furniture and some decorations, but I think you've got yourself a regular little hero's haunt in here.
Hell yeah.
So it would seem.
You know what would go really well in here? A nice chair.
Yeah?
I mean,
Yeah.
chairs go anywhere, yes.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
a tis clearly means a nice throw.
I'm unsure of what you're getting at, Tisrena, but yes, chairs will be added to this place.
She's already lost in thought.
Well,
I will continue
anyway,
not to understand.
there's still more of this place to explore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, we should make sure that there are no other deviants left undevianted.
Yes, I suppose so.
All right,
Although,
we'll search for
can we
traps as she
please
goes.
avoid trying to bully them as we did the dragon?
No.
Actually, hold on 1 second.
It was likely deserved, even though did not feel especially heroic at the time.
Did anyone check over the weapons she dropped?
Did she drop a weapon?
I remember hearing she drops her claw and walks off.
Yeah, she throws her
Yeah.
claw to the ground and left.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
so
let's
I'll
check
take a
the
look.
claw, I suppose.
I highly
Check it out.
suspect that might be magical.
Mm.
Now,
Most
I'm no
likely.
Really
magic
now?
expert. I'm a medical expert, specifically a human surgeon. But I can make assumptions.
It's more
Yeah.
than likely it's magical.
Actually, you'll find that it is not magical. However, it is a great sword-sized dragon bone that has been carved, to function as a claw. So it would make a very good
Nice.
magical item.
So be it.
So if you would like to add somewhere, that you have a dragon bone greatsword, you can make one hell of a magic item out of it.
I'm sure Kieran and Tahru of the future will appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Ah, okay.
Let's go
Ah,
over here. There's a door.
Check for traps? Question mark?
she's locked.
Rattle rattle. God, it's such a cool feature.
In it.
Does this one have a doorknob?
It does not. It has 4 lights on it, actually. They all appear to be red.
Ooh.
I say 4 lights, it's 4 candles on the door. They are all red flames.
Oh,
All right. Well, let's continue on. There might be something that changes the candle's light, perhaps?
what if I poke one?
You burn your finger.
The candle, not the fire.
Oh, okay. It feels candly to you.
Can I take it off?
It appears to be stuck there by melted wax, although this candle flame isn't melting the wax. You could snap it free.
Uh,
Can I
Well-
do an arcana test of some kind to know whether that'd be a good idea?
Sure.
I'll assist.
Hard to say. It might mess with whatever mechanism's involved.
Oh,
No.
Tess, you're aware that it wouldn't ruin the functionality, but it would make the quest of decoding whatever this magic is an awful lot more difficult.
Would I know if I sprinkle any like copper sulfate if it would open it up?
No, it would not.
let's leave it alone for now.
We'll have to
and
find.
continue on.
Perhaps there's some clue as to the mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
Stop moving on me.
You're the one moving on me. I set
Guys,
my
keep-
foot
It
down.
uses you
Keep
this
clapping
time.
your cheeks together.
Also, this is a very hard hallway to get through. That
What
corner
are you
thing.
talking about? You just squeeze right through.
I need that grease spell.
Moo. Plonk. You see 4 levers.
Levers.
That's right, it's a fucking lever puzzle, bitches.
Oh,
All
no.
right. All
I'm
right.
gonna
Someone
pull
go
the
back
2
to the
middle
lights.
ones.
Stop for a second. Go back to the lights.
Too late.
So you see 4 red lights.
Oh no.
I pull this lever.
All right, everyone over here, you see the 2nd and 4th flames turn green.
3, 2.
It is the classic.
Oh my god.
All right. Can we reset this one so they're all red again? If we pull that lever again,
Give it a go.
I'll
put
pull
it
that
back.
lever again.
All right, now 3 is lit green, and the other 2 become red again.
It's the puzzle.
Okay.
What if I pull this one?
2 becomes green.
All right. So 3 and 2 are green right now.
Yes.
All right. If I pull this lever, what happens?
3 becomes red.
3 becomes red. Okay. I pull it again.
All right, 4 becomes green. 3 becomes green.
All right. So 2, 3, and 4 are green right now.
Mhm.
Just need one to turn green.
Yeah, you do.
It's gonna reset.
What if I pull this one?
1 becomes green, 2 becomes red, 3 becomes red. Ooh, so close, it's so far away. You hear Sandria like doing the mental equivalent of clapping. Oh, I love
Make some,
puzzles.
like the other 2 next to it.
Well, look, you will I could keep telling you, you can figure this one out. It's not hard to just
Yeah.
do the thing. It's really funny. I don't want to
It's-
actually keep
it's-
telling you. I will probably lose track otherwise and fuck myself
All
up.
right. Yeah. We'll
It's
just
tough when
You
they
will-
aren't
you
right.
will
It's
in
tougher
fact
when
be
they
able to-
aren't right next to each other.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that is part of it. But you actually have enough companions that you can make a train and then give each other color number combos. So there
Yeah.
is going to be a quick test.
Twit, twit, twit.
Everyone, give me an intelligence.
Oh no.
Everyone.
Okay.
That's 1 pass. That's 2 passes. 3 passes. 4
Whoa.
passes. 5, 6 passes.
Hey,
7, 8
we're the
passes.
smartest party
Holy
in
shit.
the.
You do
world.
you hit the reset after you've played around with it a bit, and then it sets everything to red,
Yeah.
everything slots into place again, and then you just do like the walkthrough quickest correct route and you nail it. You guys have no problem at all.
Twit, twit,
Well
twit, twit.
fucking done. Clunk.
All right. Let's see.
There's a
what's
lit
in
room with
here.
2 sarcophagi up ahead.
Can't
I
believe I'm
couldn't tell what
saying
they
this.
were. So
The rape dungeon's kind of fun.
yeah, yes, I suppose it is.
You have fucking throbbing brainiums. Sorry, Asandria wouldn't curse,
Oh.
but she does say that you've all got throbbing brainiums.
Spooky.
All right. Do these sarcophaguses have any words on
Yeah,
them?
identifying features.
Yeah, there is an inscription at the base of each of these.
Okay. Is it in a language we read?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay.
High Priest Carved, may he sleep peacefully on the ever-rocking boat at sea. And Abbess Cassidy, Queen of Combat, may your vigil be succor to the needy.
And the sarcophagi are the only things in the room?
They appear to be the only things in the room. There is also a lantern that lit itself up the moment that you opened the door.
Miss Cass?
Hello.
I think we found your tomb.
Oh, that's a shame. Again, I really didn't think I was dead.
Well,
Well, your body probably is, or it might be
behold.
empty. Either way, you should probably go open it.
Hmm. Okay,
Only
let's
one
have a
way
look
to
here.
find out.
That's fucking grim.
It is a little bit.
You're taking this very well.
Well, I mean, I've got no choice to take it pretty well. I've been here for a long time. You sort of shore up or you go crazy. And I was crazy for like a few dozen years, but then I got over it.
Plus, I mean,
Wow.
doesn't matter much now. The body in this is dead. You have the body that you have now.
Pretty much until it disappears. Maybe it disappears. Will it ever disappear? I don't know. Again, all concerns that I had at some point or another.
Something to not worry about eventually.
Well, Miss Queen of Combat.
Yeah, that is a very cool title. I did
Shall-
not know that I kicked such ass.
Shall I open it?
Lots of ass.
Yeah, she tries to like move it and like just sort of water splashes against it. I'm very noodly like this. It
I
doesn't feel
shall-
very Queen of Combat. He does it.
I shall
Help
attempt to lift it
a
open.
push.
You've gotten rusty.
Perhaps I have. All right, you give this a slow push, and within is a body.
Hmm?
But, well, no, it appears to be a full-bodied suit of armor. A quick inspection shows that it is empty, but it is a seriously beautiful set of bronze
Whoa.
plate brushed with a series of silver streaks representing, like, crashing waves all over the body.
Ooh.
It appears to be made for
Whoa.
someone of Cassidy's stature.
Well, that's less grim.
Thyrenne will just
Oh, that is
glance.
very cool.
So
The helmet does appear to
Yeah.
have kitty ears.
Does it fit?
It appears to be your armor. Would you like to try and get inside it?
Perhaps the Queen of Combat
I
aspect
can
will come
certainly-
back.
Maybe. And then she tries to put it on, and the helmet,
Sploosh.
well, it goes over her head, and then like water cat ears pop out, but then the helmet starts sinking through her, and she hurriedly pulls it off. That's
Oh.
weird.
Unfortunate.
I don't
Is
know
that
why
not
that's not
normal?
working. That's not normal, no. I mean, I should be able to wear it. I feel solid, or mostly solid most of the time. And she will pointedly pet Thyrene's ears to make the point.
Hmm.
She's very good at petting ears, by the way, as you might expect of one of the infamous many Casses.
Yeah, Thyrenne
I
leans
deduce
super
that
into
you
it.
are
Mm,
armor is magic as fuck? Question
It
mark?
is. You know, I guess I don't know why I'm so heckin' noodly. This definitely looks like it was made for me. I don't think I'm dead, but you found a skull, which is strange, and
And the
I want to make a
grave.
joke about being soft-headed and stuff, but I certainly felt it with the helmet on.
Maybe we
So,
can
your
improve
tomb
your
right there.
physicality by further purifying that skull.
Per- Perhaps yes,
Maybe
you have to
it does
get
feel
the-
like it's got a whole bunch of heckin' evil on it.
There is
We're
still
pretty
some
good
of it
at
that we
rooting out
haven't
heck and evil.
gone through it all, I think.
Cassie will look over the helmet again and then frown. It's a shame it's such a cute outfit too. Huh, shouldn't there be a weapon if I'm a queen of combat?
I would think
Maybe-
so, yes.
He
Maybe
looks
you-
into
you're
here
the
again.
weapon?
What, you think I was like a... It's a lot of armor to wear if you're punchy or spellcaster, eh? You and I know that.
Yeah, it's too much for that if you're a spellcaster or punchy. It'd have a blade of some kind. Or
That's...
not necessarily blade.
I think... Well, there are a whole lot of very whaling weapons. I'd like to think a great big heckin' trident because, you know, that's the coolest look.
Yes, a trident, a spear, something of that lines would work too.
Maybe-
Really any weapon would, but it's doing it.
Maybe if you don the armor,
I just tried, it didn't work.
maybe if you like try and think and conjure up something, like someone's like a water trident or something.
So
It's possible that's a power I have, and yeah, you know what, Cass will give that a go. She'll try and manifest.
She's manifesting.
It is.
Look out! It's working.
Don't think so. It'll
It's not working. She concentrates really hard and nothing happens.
So what
Nope.
what type is this, like a full plate armor or
It looks to be very, very, very light bronze, which is kind of a surprise considering the material, but it is with full coverage.
okay. So is that like plate armor, ring mail, scale armor?
It's magical plate.
okay.
You're saying like if it weren't magical, it would be garbage for protection because it's very, very thin.
Yeah,
Mm.
just trying to get the armor type scale for
Yep.
for like who can wear it or try it on.
Can
Yeah.
can I do
It's
like
possible that it qualifies as medium, but with you know, the mithril rule of weight category down.
Yeah, if it's chainmail, that'd be
do
pretty
like an
dope.
arcana?
Or it counts as chainmail.
Oh, I can wear chain.
It might count as. It's hard to say. It's not
Mm.
been inspected.
Miss Cass, can I try it
Can
on?
I do like
Give it a go.
Okay. Thyrenne will strip out her armor. You are all treated to the boing as soon as the chainmail comes off.
Casted looks down at her own chest and goes, "Are you sure you're gonna fit?"
Yeah, I'm used to having this all bound up. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Thyrenne will suck a deep breath.
Really sucking that tumpy. Sucking them tubers.
Yeah, let's squidge in, see if we can figure out what this does.
Okay. It is a not massively comfortable fit for you, but it doesn't like start falling through your body, which would probably be quite a lot more alarming considering you're not a water
Deeply.
spirit. It is, despite the discomfort of being tightly bound against you, it's rather cool and refreshing almost. It's definitely very light armor. but it feels sturdy when you like form a gauntleted fist with it. It doesn't feel like it's going to buckle in on itself at all.
All right. Now I will try and summon Uncle Waylon's power.
Sure. All right. Give me a wisdom check.
Can we make it religion? Because Thyrenne, knows all these.
You're not a Waylandite. Give me a
All right.
wisdom check.
Boop. 16.
All right. It is not nearly enough, unfortunately. You definitely feel like some inherent magic. You're definitely not wrong with the idea that you guys have been throwing around, but you don't know how to activate it, or you don't meet the requirements.
Well, I can feel there's some power in here that could be unlocked, but we'll have to take this back to the church up top and get the priest to look at it. She knows all about Wayland stuff.
Yeah, sure. Should we check out the other sarcophagus while we're at it?
There's probably going to be an actual body in that one, but I wouldn't mind taking a look, just in case he's got stuff in there.
I mean, we're already in for a penny, in for a pound here, really.
Yep. Hey, look, you recovered a bunch of Waylandite relics. Clearly, you're just balancing the scales out.
Sure.
And I'm not at all just because I'm so curious, you've got to look in it. Come on.
I'm already opening it.
Okay, this one does release that old tombey smell. There's some tomb juice in here for sure.
All right, now who wants to
Drink it.
who wants to drink the canoptic juice this time?
No thanks.
No.
In is a perfectly sealed bottle of whiskey.
Yes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
There is a trident made of solid gold and silver. It appears to be a two-handed weapon trident. It's a fucking great trident, is the easiest way to describe it.
All right.
And there is a censer, aka the shaky bowl for incense and smoke.
Yeah, that'll be like his holy symbol, probably.
No, the holy symbol's the fucking trident. He's a Waylandite.
Okay, wait. I
I
know.
mean, like,
I know. What
implement,
I
like,
saw this
size.
once.
Yes, that would be a implement.
Thyrenne will scrabble up the censer. Is it loaded up, or do I need to put some of Thyrenne's incense in there?
It was probably loaded up a long time ago, but Tomb Juice has made it very... It's probably a little bit of a... There's a lot of crust on this thing when you lift it up.
Right, that's fine. I will reload it, and then I will give it to Pupper here. Here, could you hold this and wave it around?
All right. I would think the trident would be the more thing to use.
No,
but
just trust me on this. Worst that can happen is nothing. And
Do I anger Wayland and he decides to strike me down?
no, Uncle Wayland's a nice guy on the inside.
That has not stopped him from striking down many other people for less things, I would imagine.
Well, sure, but in this case, I'm sure he knows that we're doing this for the right purposes of, bringing balance to the world. We just need to, get his artifacts back in power. So, once you start doing that, Thyrenne's going to grasp the trident in both hands, then heave it up heroically into the air and yell, "I have the power," at the top of her lungs.
Give me a religion.
Fuck yes!
I guess since I'm participating, I'll try and help you.
You want as well? Alright.
It could help.
29!
It's
No!
If only someone else was helping, you could have
And we got
that
Cass
30
here. She's
barrier.
the fucking Waylandite.
I
Come here.
can't help for religion.
Yeah, okay.
So close.
God, Cassidy's stats are... Oh, she's still got really high roll. Her stats are supremely garbage while she is turbo nerfed. But yeah, you did not pass the understanding check. And you certainly did not skip ahead to the unleashing check.
Yeah, that's going to be a very hard DC to hit for a long, long time.
Did I not hit the Arcana check?
You weren't trying to do that, were you?
No, she was just trying to identify the armor itself. Although,
Oh, okay.
I'd be happy to help the Arcana check. To
I think you've probably got to do these
Yeah, that
in
makes
order. So
sense.
you need understanding to perform enchantment, and then you need to, once you have the enchantment restored, perform the unleashing ritual.
makes sense.
All right, guys, we have to bring this to Sasha because she has a plus 17 in religion.
Yeah, Sasha and Kiri could
pretty
work
good.
together to snap this open pretty easy. But yeah, what the armor doing on its own?
Okay,
What the dog doing?
the armor.
Boom.
I have not actually got a hand up for that one. Mostly because I didn't expect you to succeed this right now anyway, and I was like, I'll get around to it eventually, and then eventually didn't come because I was writing until still minutes after we should have started.
Understandable.
All right, well,
But I
you don't-
finished that
you can
quest
just tell us about it later, I
stage.
guess.
In general, though, I'll put him.
Oh, plus 4 full plate
Oh,
and counts as medium.
Nice.
oh.
Jesus Christ, that's cracked.
Nice.
Yeah,
Swimmies.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
Theory.
you're like one of the only people that wears medium armor. I'd wear medium if I could, but you know, I don't have the feats or the. Actually, I probably do have the strength score to do it.
Probably, but yeah, you're missing like 2 feats.
At least 2 or 3 feats to get
Using the
there.
power of the storm. Hmm. Okay, well.
Oh, maybe I'm just missing 1 feat to get there.
Do you have hide proficiency?
You don't.
You do. You
need
do have to
high
go in
proficiency.
order.
No, you just have to have proficiency with leather. If you're going up to like chainmail and
Really?
stuff. Yeah,
Mm.
no. Proficiency, chainmail needs strength 13, constitution 13, proficiency with either leather or
Oh, it's
hide.
an ore. Okay, that was both.
It is
Those
orc.
are the effects on it. It doesn't have its sheet right now, but it's pretty fucking boss armor.
That's fine. That's.
Cassidy will pout. Ah, I wish I could wear that again. It sounds really cool.
Well, I'll keep it warm for you till you're ready again.
Okay.
It honestly might be worth getting chainmail proficiency next feat.
Chainmail is like the more armor types you have access to, the better off you are. Although on the other hand, chainmail is going to slow your move speed down. As a rogue, that's not necessarily great.
I mean, it'd just be going down from 6 to 5.
Yeah, but you know, like having 5 move speed really is actually kind of a problem for Thierry and Kiri. Like, there's a reason I have a reach weapon.
Fair.
And I barely get into melee often
mean-
enough.
Yeah. It's something to think about.
For sure. Like, it does open up a lot more magic armor options for you. Okay, so plate armor is a boost my armor up to 20. It's pretty sick.
I mean, hell, like, chainmail gives you a plus 8 AC. That's a lot of AC. Like, that's more AC than my armor with magic is giving me.
Although you don't get to add your dex to it, is the problem.
You're right. Then it'd be less than what I have currently.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Writing up the actual sheet for it. Cassidy is just like looking over this armor super jealously. Oh, I used to have the coolest shit.
How liquid are you actually?
I
Uh,
am mostly solid, apart from the hair and the ears, so it was very weird when the helmet started going through my head.
Can I give you a
Oh,
Can I
and the
give
tail.
you a poke?
You can give me more than that, cutie.
Thyrenne will just poke Cass in the tumby and see if she can actually.
Are you still wearing the armor?
Yes.
Then your thingy go through. Oh, that's weird.
it's
Weird.
only armor. Okay.
It's an
I'm not solid for my own armor. That is a tremendous
it's an
bummer.
armor of cast penetration.
For now, you're
That
not solid to
probably
the
exists in
armor.
a lot of other places. She posts it up for a high five.
Thyrenne will
I will high five.
Thyrenne will turn around and give her a high five with the tail since that's not covered in armor.
Nice. And then you get your tails brushed.
Hell yeah.
Brushy. And Tiss, you get a nice resounding high five.
Well,
It's not solid for you right now, but I imagine it will be in the future once we figure out how to, well, with the skull.
Yeah, with the skull thing. I hope that's not my actual skull. Turning out to have been dead will be a real bummer.
so can I do one more experiment?
You go right ahead.
Okay. This is probably going to be a little weird. Thyrenne is going to circle around behind Cass and give her a hug from behind and just kind of step into it.
All
Get in
right.
the armor this
It's
way.
definitely
Cass.
awkward. There is a definite problem when this armor isn't a perfect seal on your body, and so there are these points of resistance, like your eyes and nose bridge, and some of the
Oh.
seams. You push up to her, and then it's like there until eventually Cass goes, "Ooh, ow, ooh, no,
Ooh,
pinching,"
sorry.
and then we'll jump forward out of the way.
Okay, that's not going to work. Darn.
No, nice idea, but no, that's not getting me in there.
Were you trying to step into it and wear her
Yes, I was thinking of
the
if
suit of?
the armor makes Cass translucent to me completely, I could wear like a bodysuit.
Unfortunately, it looks like since there's exposed skin, it's not doing it. I could feel your eyeballs pushing into the back of my head.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose
to
not to think
stop
about
this.
that. Here, Tisrena, check out the holy symbol. Tell me if it's magic.
Okay, yeah, let me have a look.
It does not appear to be magic. No, it's just really nice. Or was really nice. As I say, it's been in a tomb the whole time and been resting in tomb juice, so it's a bit scrungly.
Scrungly.
And we have the trident spear here to check as well.
Oh no, my check penalty.
It's only like 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's a net 3 now between that and my shield.
Ah, yeah.
Thyrenne's acrobatics, even with her level adjustment, is a net 2. Lamau.
Wow.
Sweet.
Yeah, I have plus, was it 15?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Pretty
Plus,
spicy.
yeah, plus 15 for athletics. Acrobatics is 18.
God, Kiara still has a 15 athletics. Strong elf. Strong elf.
elf.
I'm just putting in the powers for this armor.
Nice.
I do have hopes in the future we'll find more enchanted leathers. While the armor I have here works well, I'm not entirely comfortable with the whole riding aspect on the back of it.
Wait, what does it say on the back? Cassie's going to take a look.
Yeah, it's not saying
It's
anything on the back.
the-
It's
the pony play armor.
Ah! Oh, you've got a saddle.
yes, that's why I said I'm not entirely comfortable with the whole writing thing on the back.
I thought you said writing thing. I thought there was going to be like rude words in your armor. I didn't realize you had a sex saddle on.
No, writing.
That is spicy.
It's very useful.
I imagine so, and with how I flip through there, it could be very useful for someone to just be on my back, but it doesn't make me comfortable with it.
Actually, did you get any bigger with your TF?
I did. I got 7 foot.
Well, now you're actually big enough for someone to use that saddle. So that's nice.
Heck yeah. I'd climb on if not for the whole, water fire thing. Yeehaw. And she clicks her heels together with a grin.
Yeehaw.
Mm.
Does it give? Do you get any?
You'd have to ask your companion there. She had it on long before I wore it.
Yeah, remember it was originally me and Sasha were talking about it. You can just hop right on there. It was in that ice castle.
Yeah. Fun.
Nothing happens with that armor if someone gets on the back of you, does it, or is it just decorative?
A good question. I think what it allows you to do is get you spanked real hard while someone's riding on you and they call you a good girl or a good pony or whatever.
Oh.
Oh.
Or does it actually mean you function as a mount?
Yeah, I think both.
Yeah,
actually,
that.
now I think about it.
Sweet.
Where is it on the list? I don't remember where.
Good question. We have a lot of
I know it's
magic
on there.
items.
I know it's on there somewhere. I'll look through it and find it. Don't worry about it.
At the bottom there, the studded leather armor of pony play. You count as a mount from mounted combat rules.
Ah, there it is.
Imagine
It's
giving
so
that to a
fucking
kobold.
funny. It's so fucking funny.
Ride the kobold into
Well, no,
glory.
normally they're small size, so you can't ride a creature a size. You can't be a mount for someone who's a size category higher than you. But another medium-sized human can climb aboard and ride you and run around. Giddy up,
That's all.
giddy up.
That is all I needed to hear.
Yeah, you can in fact ride women into battle.
That is, pretty cool.
You don't sound too enthused.
Probably because of the sex aspect. She's a little innocent bean. Even if the first thing she tried to do was penetrate me.
Well, it is
Oh,
a
that's a
difficult
good
urge to resist. You are very pretty.
Oh, thank you. If I knew any date spots, I'd ask you cutie like you out in a heartbeat.
We do have a pocket dimension.
That's not a date spot. That's the end of a date spot.
There is a lovely little hillock just outside town with a big oak tree on it. We could have a picnic.
I would love a picnic. Why, this has turned out to be a fantastic day.
So it has.
And now you've even got protection.
Nice. She posts up front of the high five with
I will
this.
immediately high five.
Yeah, King Cass feels another finger curl on the monkey's paw of the Cass verse. Oh, goodness.
Well, let's go check out the other hallway and then get out of here, I suppose. Provided there's not some other just corridor or stairwell bring us even deeper or something like that.
I think we've nailed all of it. That other corridor is just like a way to get to the kobold. I think if you hadn't found the key under my skull and would have been forced to fight like all the things.
Ah,
Oh, we have to
Look,
clear
how's
this
the
level.
notes? Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna turn the walls off so you can see the entirety of this giant fucking map.
We go from 200%
Uh,
zoom to
you're
Daylight
at
mode
200%? I only ever go to like
on.
100.
Oh. Doo-doo.
Did we go in that
Ah, my
storeroom in the
favorite
back?
acid pit.
I don't think so.
Uh,
Which storeroom?
yes, we have.
Up here?
Yeah,
Yeah, there.
Yeah,
yeah,
we
you
Right
went
went
there.
into that.
because
We have been
that's where you were. Oh no, this storeroom was where you were in.
we have been
Yes.
everywhere
I
except
think
this
this
corridor.
one was like food and booze.
Or, well,
Yeah, we have been everywhere but this tiny little corridor.
Yep.
I'll be right back, and
You
then
get
we can
excellent
go
coverage in this
to
dungeon.
Miss Kate and get teleported out.
Sounds good.
Or teleport to another one of these places. Who knows? Maybe she's lying to
I
us.
don't think so. Let's see.
I can see you're probably going straight for gayer romance.
The gayest.
Oh yeah, the hand holding in that one.
I have no need for tales of great romance. I shall make my own.
Get all the foxes banging casses.
No.
Yes.
The fox rot.
The foxtrot.
Neat. I need to find like great spear stats for great traders.
It's a D10
Sweet.
with proficiency of +3. And it has the, as you might expect, the reach property.
Mm-hmm.
Groups are pole, arm, and spear.
Put those properties in. There we go. That's got the powers in it properly now. That should be great. Try it.
Well, time to become a Waylandite.
Get it to Tristy.
That's true. I'm sure exactly what Tristan needs is a +3 Stormy Great Spear.
I mean, it'd be worse than what he's got
I
currently.
mean, depends on how I got converted over, but also it's a summoned weapon, so man. Triss would love this fucking armor though, goddamn.
Really nice armor.
Also, he'd really love Cass, but you know.
Well, yeah, she's a precious babe. She's a Cass. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, look, he could have 2 Cassi at the same time.
Hell yeah.
This is Savin's very subtle plot to overtake the world with Casses.
What do you mean,
Why get
Savins?
cast?
Yeah, this is fucking Scow.
Same difference.
So many. True. There are so many Casses, but you know, there's also a lot of people to love a Cass with.
I don't know, I still feel like somehow Savin is behind all of this. Levels of mastermind you can't even comprehend.
True. Yeah. You can scoop up all the Erethan. Blue frotted. And make your way out. The portal drops you off in the basement of the church. Just sort of step out.
Well then.
Oh, is there still like a circle down here in the basement of the church for going back?
You don't see one, but at the same time, you're pretty sure it's there. Give me an Arcana test.
I'll try to assist.
Yeah, I guess I can try to assist.
Yeah, there is a circle there. It's just invisible.
Neat.
Whoa.
Handy.
I guess that means that what miners would come down here after a morning service and then appear in the mine. I mean,
If
that's
they're
not the
go-
craziest thing I've ever had.
If they are going to that level, the ones close to it.
It makes sense. Yeah, they wouldn't want to, let's say, walk through Quicksilver every time.
Mm-hmm.
Cassidy will shake themselves out, which causes a sprinkling of water droplets.
That's fine. They'll evaporate quickly near me.
Yeah, there's like that hissing, spitting noise against you. It's kind of satisfying, makes people hungry. It's like after you finish doing a big fry up and then you stick a pan under the tap.
Honestly, if I ever need my food just reheated, I just hold it near my hair for a moment.
Yep. Everyone's got a toasty marshmallow on your head now.
Okay,
Ah.
Well, over your tail,
I
probably.
desperately need to go take a bath or something, so I'll see you guys later.
Tahru's
Yeah,
already over
sure.
the marshmallow phase.
I mean, come on, it was so fun though. You had the big flame on your tail. You could do toasty marshmallows every time.
Yeah, it's been a while though.
Yeah. Also, you know, there is a great big bathhouse now, so you can go down and get your makeup did.
Yeah. I must become clean.
Yeah. So while you're having a bath, there'll be a knock at the door.
Hello?
Hello there. Would you like your makeup done and your hair brushed and dried, tied up,
I would love that, actually.
or braided, etc.? Ah, wonderful.
I'm sorry I'm a little bit of
There'll
an
be
extra
a soft-
mess.
That is fine. The first time we were here, and there is a click and the door opens up in saunters casual, gothy tiefling. I mean, our first job had us in a spillway, which happened to be attached to a sewer, which was attached to I suppose, a chaotic portal of Scrung.
That sounds pretty awful.
It was rather terrible. She will smile, and you can see in her arm she's got a basket. She places it down and will perch behind you on the bath. Let's see here. Do you have a preference as far as makeup? Bright, dark colors? Or shall I just pick whatever looks good?
I trust your judgment.
Very well. And yeah, she will, after making sure your like face and stuff is clean so that you aren't just going to wash off all the makeup again. She will do your hair, get it nice and hanging loose, and get all the knots and mustiness out, and then gives you nice sort of pale pink and like gold shimmer dust makeup, and some pretty pink lipstick.
Yay.
I mean, if you want later, I can do your nails, although I understand that many folk with, and she'll gesture at the ears, grow their and shrink their nails pretty regularly, so it's not always a good idea to paint them.
For today, I think I'll go with it.
Okie dokie. Yeah, she will get your hands up on the side and wait for you with a towel so that you can step out of the bath
Yeah.
first. Wraps you up, and then we'll sit you down and do your nails.
This is such a nice place. I'm coming here forever now.
That's what I like to hear. There's a tip jar on the way out, otherwise this service in itself is more for my sake than others.
Let's see.
It's what I enjoy doing.
This fucking goat's getting like 10 GP tip.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, she will do your nails to match your eyeshadow, so like warm, ready pink at the very, very bottom, and then it ends rising up towards the tips of your fingers in gold.
Adorable.
Like little sunsets.
Adorable.
Or I guess it's a sunrise, actually. Yes, of course it's a sunrise if it's dark and the sky is going gold. Yes, that's a sunrise. There you go. Makes more sense. There we have it. I think that is that good.
It is very good. Thank you so much.
It is my pleasure. Now, if you can get your mother to stop chasing me about, well, she'll gesture, like just jerk a thumb into her shadow and you see a face peek out.
Harry will just lean around. Hello there?
They wave at you and then settle back into her shadow again. Yes, a very devout Morganite your mother is.
Wait, do you mean that was...
Not completely, but sort of, yes. She's a Deva of the Morgan.
Oh. Well, it is an extra pleasure to meet you.
She tips her witchly hat.
Right. I will endeavor. It would be probably easier if you came to church. That'd probably make her feel a lot better.
I suppose I can do so. It's a lot of people at once, not my specialty.
I know. But at least a Morganite service is usually relatively quiet.
That is true.
Right. I will talk to her, I promise.
Very well.
Theory's gonna give her a hug and then scarp her home.
Heck yeah. Oh, I just got a Moira ping. It's probably arts.
Nice. But yeah. Sylvie's gonna make a trip down to Amelie Von Dark.
Ah, it's really good. Put that along into OC art. Ness for where?
But
Hmm.
Such a cake shelf on that elf.
Could they be considered an elf if they don't have a cake back there?
They show
That's
fun
very
your
true.
elf.
It is a racial trait, as we all know.
Yeah,
All
can't
right.
help it.
Let's see here. Sylvie, what's the first place you dash off to?
To Emily Von Dark.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she is in the basement of the guild hall that is being shared by the miners and like a general goods guy. That would be general goods trader Lord Richard Headsman, aka Lord Dickhead.
Of course.
Yeah. I'll greet the woman with a bow. Hello there, Mrs. Von Dark. I heard you're the town's alchemist. Is this correct?
She pauses and sort of looks over at a great big table just covered in just all kinds of various alchemical works. She adjusts her like flappy hood. The little jaw clicks at you like it's saying hello, but it's probably a little bit derpy looking more than anything. I am. How can I help you, dear?
As of recent events, I have now gained this, and she'll motion to the actual fire, hair, and tail.
Ah, you appear to have become some kind of wolf.
No, I gained apparently a bit of fire.
Oh, you mean the flaming part. Okay.
Yeah,
It is certainly interesting.
I would like your assistance in helping figuring either a way to make it so it doesn't just burn everything that I come in contact with, or more hopefully a way to turn it off and on.
I see. And let's see here. Are these flames actually harmful? Are they hot?
They are.
Well, you might want to step a few bit backwards then. I would hate for you to start some kind of chain explosion. Gestures at her work table and sort of gingerly pulls a curtain around it.
I will step a couple spaces back.
Very well. And you would like to turn to alchemy for the answer?
I believe it'd be the most prudent answer to it.
It might well be, although I could also make some kind of magical implement. Uh, Alchemy is often so purposeful, can certainly do so, but perhaps if you're looking for on-off, then some kind of ring or necklace, perhaps.
That could work, yes.
I take it you do not want to become bold when this fire disappears.
No, I would not like that.
Very well. That makes things a little bit more complicated. Otherwise, I could simply have the fire snuff out, but no, this is appropriate levels of, well, a challenge, which means I approve. Very well. That will be 1,000 gold.
All right.
Wonderful. It might take a little bit of time. I will have to have my little helping collectors go out and fetch me a few goodies for this.
Very well.
Unless you happen to have some kind of phoenix feather.
Not on me, I would say.
Hmm.
Just
Ruby
send
with a flame trapped within it?
none such luck.
Fire dragon egg.
Not to my knowledge. Though there is a dragon in town, I don't believe there is a fire one.
No, I suspect then I shall go with the phoenix. It is a specialist of making fire and coal.
Very
Plus,
well
that
then.
means I can, set my little collectors to grab a few extra things for me.
Yes, I imagine Phoenix reagents would be quite handy.
Indeed, I suspect they would not survive an encounter with a fully fledged phoenix, but they can certainly fetch some feathers from me, perhaps from a child.
Very well then. Just send word when it is done, and I shall come and retrieve it with your payment.
Indeed, it might be probably a week or so.
That is more than fine.
If you would like, I've got an asbestos hood if you have difficulty sleeping.
I have a solution to that, so there's no worries there.
Very well.
I thank you for your time, Miss Von Dock.
You are very welcome. And then she will wait until you've left before uncurtaining her potentially incredibly flammable experiments.
Yeah, understandable. Hmm. Oh, this is gonna make sitting down so much harder in the tavern.
You could get an asbestos tail hood.
I
The
looks like I'm just gonna have to
healthiest
stand
It's
in
a
the
It
tavern.
miracle.
takes a while to get turbo cancer from that.
Material.
It's fine. I'll be a baby.
I'm not taking the bestest stuff anyway. I
It's
guess I'm
just a
good.
little bit of asbestos.
I
Sounds
will
like a
make way to
perfect
the tavern
idea for
afterwards,
my
and I guess I'm just
new
gonna stand
medical
there eating
breakthrough.
and drinking.
It's
Does
the brand, the new miracle fabric.
We are
Yeah.
going to reinvent asbestos cigarettes, just
is
like in the 50s.
Hell yeah.
does she have a potion of either lead poisoning or microplastic poisoning? We really need to round this out.
Of course
Yeah,
I do. It is this
potion of
potion of melted
microplastics.
lead and this potion of melted microplastic. In fact, the microplastic is a huffing bag. Like snooze.
Ooh,
Take a big fucking pinch of microplastics and just take a big rip on that.
Delightful.
that's a good shit.
But at least
Refreshing.
my pans don't stick anymore.
Nor do important connections for nerve endings in my brain.
You weren't using those anyway.
That's like normal,
That's
you
true.
mean?
Yeah. Ugh. Terrible. So cruel. Alright, Tess, where to?
Um. So I think she's gonna head back to her personal library. Store all these newfound tomes of very scientific import.
Of course.
See if it adds anything to like the Arcana Sutra or anything like that.
Honestly, the Arcana Sutra is so comprehensive that no, it's unlikely that the smart books just have like special positions for you.
Mhm.
Or at
Okay.
least none that the Arcana Sutra hasn't already like nailed.
Okay. In that case, she's gonna do some further research on like the helm piece that we're doing and everything. And other than that, she's just going to sort of decompress after the fun time adventures.
Sure, give me an Arcana test.
Okay.
All right. You are fairly sure that you are missing but one single item. It looks like the bladed tip that might slot into some kind of crown now that you have all of these pieces. Like the floating ion stones, etc., look like they should be circling the circlet that you've got.
Hmm.
An idea with a 26, I believe you are fairly sure that this makes something that will function known as the Ashen Crown. And for those who know, the Ashen Crown is a heroic magical object from a 4E long-term adventure.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find it. Ashen Crown. Yes, it's from Seekers of the Ashen
Mhm.
Crown.
As you might suspect.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suspect.
What a coincidence.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It is a really, really neat bit of cat, is what it is.
Oh, what's that tattoo that gives 4 AC?
The
Reef
Marifa thing.
was wild.
Oh, yeah.
Weird
Defense.
defense.
Weird
Do you
defense.
guys want
defense.
to
But
actually
you can't
just
be wearing
split our
armor to
money right
benefit
now?
from it.
Pets already doesn't have armor.
Yeah,
That's
let's split
probably a
money
good
right
idea.
now.
Yeah, you guys have got a heck and
Yeah,
shitload.
let's go ahead and
Yeah.
empty out the old treasury, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's see. Can we sell those 2 Residium candles? See any reason to keep them?
Uh,
How do we have 304,000
it's a bit.
GP?
Hell yeah.
you could sell the Residium candles for their worth in gold, sure.
Okay, so that's an extra 1,000. Or I guess could I trade that for just Residium?
I mean, these things function as Residium for a big spell cast anyway. They just have to be in candle
okay,
format.
so I'm just
Pretty
gonna
cool.
switch
Good
where
idea.
they are just to.
Yeah, you could just change it into Residium, yeah, on your list.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I'm assuming I could use those as material components for helping enchant
Yep.
magical items then. Cool. I will do that then.
Yeah, you can probably just take it to Tiss and she'll break it down into powder and bag it up for you into little baggies of blue lightning.
Okay. Most of this stuff is just consumables. I'll leave that alone for now. At some point, somebody seems to have deleted the names of all the potions in our potions, wands, and scrolls section. So we just have the number and the descriptions of them, which is unfortunate.
I shall see all of them still. Have you tried refreshing?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm
I see
definitely
the
looking at all
names.
the potion names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still see
Interesting.
all the potions.
Yeah,
Wait,
I was
before
about to
you
say,
close
I'm
it
just
and
going to
save
cancel
it,
what I
I'm-
just did.
Wise.
All right, feel free to go back in. I've grabbed a screen grab of the potion
Okay.
section for you.
That was probably me then. Alright, let's just not futz around with anything. Alright, so there's 304,070 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. We get that much GP.
Nice.
50,000 GP. Entire game with one character. Couple sessions with the other, and
Yep.
they're infinitely richer.
Welcome to the
Just
Paragon tier,
fucking
everybody.
loaded. Yeah, when you guys swapped out your characters like at the start of Paragon, going, God, we're so poor. We never get anything. I'm looking at this dungeon like these fucking idiots have no
I mean,
idea.
I don't feel
They
I
have
don't feel
no
bad
idea.
because it's Thyre and Kiri. That's basically the same.
It's true,
Sasha
yeah, I was
and
gonna say, Thyrenne is
Sylvie
just
are
gonna
kind of
give that
a
money
rougher
away.
situation.
poor
Completely
Sasha.
different people,
Completely
yeah.
different houses.
Nowhere
yes.
near. Yeah.
All right. So Skow.
And
Yeah.
How much would you say it would cost to build a fortress monastery of Hagen in town?
Good
Would
question.
it be perhaps in the 50?
The real issue. I mean, I suppose the real challenge is the fact that this town is trying to get off of the ground, and if you just give them raw money instead of letting them trade that stone that they're still trying to desperately get quarried up, then they are back on the back foot again. You could certainly do it, but I think you fuck this whole town's development
I
to bits.
mean,
Like, putting a fortress down is dope and improves its literal asset value, but you aren't under attack actively. The fortress doesn't achieve anything, and you kneecap the town's trade.
So what you're saying is, instead of
Don't do
building
it
it
yet.
in this shithole, Thyrenne should take this money and go like plonk it down in like the next X over.
Could do. That is technically true.
listen, that's eventually the plan with Sasha, to like make a fortress and get it off the ground and flying.
But tell you what, they've got a lovely old, completely abandoned Wayland Cathedral in the middle of the lake adjacent.
You know,
to
that's
this
true.
place.
I bet Mr. Uncle Hagen, or sorry, Wayland, would really like to have that place restored. Maybe fixing that place up would be a step towards helping Cass out.
Yeah, I think Cassidy would really appreciate having a temple above ground. Guess where all of those relics of hers came
Yay!
from?
That
It
temple.
got plundered.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh yeah, those belonged to our church. So, it would be nice if the church that they came from wasn't destroyed anymore
Yeah, that's a
and full of crazy old ghoul corpses.
a reasonable compromise.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
And Amory can come
Let's
back
see here. 4E
at some point.
building. Yeah. She'd likely enjoy having a home to return to.
She used to be a Waylandite sister.
The disparity of wealth between heroic
it's a
and
little nutty.
Paragon.
Yeah. Building costs.
Ah, yes. All right. If I remember, these are
So holy
hilariously
shit.
inflated.
A
Yes.
castle with a... Well, no, the small things are totally reasonable. Like, getting your own complete single-room building, like just a cute cottage, 400 gold, that's everything. Although they say primitive wooden, like, that's not how you spend 400 gold, but whatever. Floating castle is on there for
Yeah, no,
1,250,000
Unless you
I
get
know.
wish granted,
Okay,
there's a 0%
What
chance
is the
Sasha ever gets that.
contractor that makes floating castles, Skow?
Yeah, Wish Granter could totally do it.
Uh,
I like Private Island is fun. Buy an island. Just go fucking make the Seychelles.
well, I mean, a wizard tower is actually very
Ooh,
affordable
Party
for Tis now.
Island.
She could just make that at this point.
Yeah. 10,000 tower is totally doable. Although, if honest, I think that if you wanted to have a tower made for a wizard, it would be closer to like the relative value of a palisade fort. Just all of that kind of defensive and material just condensed it down into one building that won't explode while you're doing magic
Yeah, that
in it.
makes sense. But still,
Oh, fun! I could one adventure, with Sylvia. I could afford a mansion already.
Yep. Again, there are mansions already in here, and that is a valuable use of your money, is getting buildings that are already in place here renovated. Like, you could improve Torchlight with this money, and say, like, I'm putting down 50,000. I want to rebuild 2 mansions and an entire housing district. Like, you could definitely do that.
It's something to think on. Sylvie doesn't know if she's going to stay in this town yet. I mean,
That's a good
having
point.
50,000 GP is just, it's pretty good.
Yeah. It's 10k for an entire giant mansion. Maybe Thyrenne's mom would appreciate that.
I mean, Thyrenne's mom thinks she owns the castle.
Wait, to rebuild a
up
mansion is
on
only
the coast
10K?
already, so it's fine.
That is also true. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's only 10K to build the mansion here.
Mansion's 40 grand.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
40.
40
Oh, yeah,
grand.
it is because there's already a mansion here. Just none of them are renovated.
Oh, I mean, it's only.
Yeah, there are a whole bunch of like older mansions here that just aren't being used.
I mean, if it's
Saoirse
only
is the Ultra Succubus.
if it's only like
Ghost.
10 grand, I mean, I guess I'll drop 10 grand to have a mansion for Sylvie.
Yeah, it'll probably take like a month, I think, because they'll have to get those resources from other places. But like, there are, if you were to think about it, like the foundations for all those mansions and buildings, it's still here.
Yeah,
They just need fixing.
Yeah, I'll take a mansion. I'll put down the money for that.
Shit, yeah.
I'll drop 10 grand into renovating the like basic houses.
Yeah, sure. If you want to do up an
Housing.
entire civilian street.
Yeah.
Normal licky roofs will actually have decent housing for once.
Exactly.
Yep,
How
basically.
much would it cost?
Like, most people have had to do budget renovations. Like, literally, Menelaus and Tahru have gone around and like patched roofs so people don't fall over, but they're still essentially like a shanty town. You can, in fact, renovate an entire street with 10k.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'll do
what
the
is it?
same too.
50 houses, I think. No, wait, a street. Yeah, probably like 50 houses.
So how much would it cost to renovate the
Sylvie is too selfish to do
temple?
that.
Yeah.
The one across the river? Let's see it. It was in relatively good nick. It was just had like a fucked roof, and
Pretty
a
much,
fucked
yeah.
basement. Which, admittedly, those are the most expensive parts of a building, but 25k? You could do the whole thing up and probably get a nice big, like turn the roof back into a fortification. You can stick a baluster onto as well for good measure.
Okay.
Cloth still counts as armless for unarmored defense. So
Yep.
I think on their picnic date, Thyrenne will talk that over with Bass and then commit to that.
Yeah, she would be stoked at having a great big above ground home because, it's nice and all, but like that place is definitely a tomb and not a temple.
Yeah.
Down under the town, like that's sweet. And also, if miners are going to keep on teleporting in to go to like iron level and onwards every day, it's not exactly a very restful chill out zone, is it? So yeah, no, she thinks that is a great idea and is very excited to hear it, and thinks that you're just like the sweetliest bean. Get so many heckin' earabos.
And what state of repair on the coastal castle? That place is just like totally fine, isn't it? It doesn't really need anything.
It's been well maintained for a long time, and it had a lot of like a long-term non-spoilable resources. It probably used to have a functional like inner grounds spot for herbalism and like a vegetable patch and stuff like that. That they're all gone. Like probably 1,000 gold could get that thing up to like fully enclosed fortification.
Sure.
There is one issue, and it's that the well water is garbage, but it is unfortunately going to remain garbage until you deal with the lake issue.
That's fine.
With all the undead in it. Like, they don't use that well for good reasons.
How much would it cost to get like a alchemical water purification system shipped in? Because that wouldn't just help Castle, that'd help the whole town.
What's the cost of the ritual for purify food and drink? Let's open her up for database.
Ritual. Purify water is a level 1 ritual Lamau. It's a 10 GP component.
All right, so it's a 10 GP component. It markets at 50 gold, and you want a permanent one. Probably like 500 gold to do a well.
Yeah, I'll drop 500 GP on that for sure.
Yeah, you can get the well water completely fixed. So 500 for the well and 1,000 for an herb garden and vegetable plot. And yeah, the fortress in the middle of a fucking siege would be completely fine for like 2 years. Not counting the fact that they've got loads of rations, but really the water was a big issue because rations are nice and all, but fucking you gotta drink.
All right. Oh yeah, they had a it wasn't a desecrated temple, but they did have a temple of Hate in there that was in a bad state.
Yeah, but you guys did a big hacking double cast religion moment on it, and I think in fact
it's turbo hallowed again, but it's still like physical disrepair. Like someone went in there and smashed it the fuck up.
Yeah, it's still pretty smashed up. It has a great big scar through the wall.
Thyrenne will pay to get that fixed up too.
Like 150 gold.
All right. And now Kiri and Thyre don't have to feel like freeloaders when they go move in.
Yay.
Listen, Dragon, now you can drink the fucking seawater. Leave me alone. We're taking a couple rooms. We're taking 4. You weren't even using it.
Don't try to reason with the Scalies.
Look, it's a very reasonable Scaly. It's also one that I'm pretty sure at this point Thyrenne could just beat to death on her own. Alright, well that was a good use of a small fortune.
Oh yeah, you just immediately blew it away.
You say it all, but I still have 24 grand.
Invested it. We didn't blow it, we made an investment.
Yeah, you made a huge investment. Okay.
I had the name wrong, but still.
Hmm. Let's see here. So that is a serious number of purchases. There is a sudden sigh from Kiara when she realizes it's time to go escort the fucking
Yay.
caravan. Ah,
Oh, return of the time.
I was so comfortable.
For
Tell
what
you
it's
what.
worth, I do apologize.
You know, maybe I could take over the caravan for once.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind it. It's a lot of work.
I feel like I'm up to it.
Heck yeah. She will go and
Nice.
fetch a bunch of maps and present them for you. These should be all the routes. The trader's name is Helga. She's just like basically on the outskirts of town, and she runs the caravans.
I'll get myself acquainted.
Excellent.
Kara, I know you've sort of missed out on all the fun adventures and everything like that. So, would you like me to make you something?
Make me something. Such as what?
Oh, that's more of a question for you. Like, did you want something making, like a armor, weapons, or just something to make your day just generally easier?
A good question. I could use some good armor. And I'm still using a generic sword. She holds up a silver longsword. Oh, sorry, broadsword, I
Yeah,
think
she
it
needs
is.
that fixed.
Yeah, well, I
Your
can.
kid is gonna need an upgrade.
How have we
Yeah.
not given her like a magical weapon over the course of the
She's
entire game?
level like
It's just-
3.
She is basically she's level 12.
Kieran has an entire golf bag. How have we not given
Yeah,
her
well, no,
one with
it's
weight?
more to the point that she just borrows one of the weapons in your golf bag since it rotates so regularly.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can certainly make you something. At least in terms of at least something enchanted. So when we go to Heck and Spookums, it won't just pass through.
I'd appreciate it. Yeah, like fucking level 12 knight, especially Red Dragon Knight, even though I'm in basic bitch full plate, like literally +0, all of that gear, no bonus defenses or anything. 27 AC, 26 fort, 24 ref, 21 will. It's pretty much not fucking bad for someone who is wearing hobo clothes as far as adventurers are concerned at this level.
The
Yeah, I mean,
Chad
that's the power of the
Marshall
knight.
class.
Yeah, I do love her powers because they are all just shouting at people.
Uh,
That's what I should have picked. But no,
Well-
I wanted to be a gay ass healer.
I mean, your gay ass healer is fucking ridiculous.
It
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
so Scow, how much would it be to improve the infrastructure of the town in terms of transport, like getting in and out of the town, like?
Like an actual road through the moors.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Let's have a goosey gander. That is hard to say. I don't really know what it should cost to. I mean, the main issue is not just getting it a road, but something to protect that road. So I'd guess it would be the cost of a gatehouse.
How much is one of those then?
6,000 to 500 gold. Reinforced walls, gate portcullis, houses 5 guards. And
If
then
I
it'll
had
probably be
feeling-
another 250 gold just to get a floor paved.
Probably want a couple of those along the road, so they actually like uh keep the road safe rather than just one area of it.
What if you wanted like a proper patrol back and forth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you don't actually have to worry about things going wrong on the road.
It's a really impossible expectation. Usually, like, gatehouse guards will do like the journey just to make sure shit hasn't gone tremendously wrong, but people will, for the entire journey of wherever they come from, they'll get guards or knights to help them out for it.
Well, I don't mean
Uh,
like gate guards or whatever, like actual traveling along it, but like at certain pass points down the road, there's a gatehouse, and the guards are watching both ways.
then it would be the cost of a gatehouse every time. For every point that you
Yeah,
want to
that's
put
why
on
I'm.
a road, it would be another 6,500 gold.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you'd probably want multiple of
Yeah,
them
maybe one in
along the
every
road.
hex.
You only need you only need one for Torchlight, but if you wanted to pay your way up it, then yeah, it would be one per hex.
And then you can charge tariffs through them.
Yeah,
Mm.
let me
Axes.
go double check on the Shiv's map how many hexes that be up to the next
That's-
town.
It's time to
Yeah,
become the
that is a
IRS.
project Theory and Curie would be interested in helping to fund.
Yeah.
Pay your taxes, travelers.
You can't afford my strongest taxes.
You can't afford
Although I
our
will
best
say
roads.
that taxing the one road into this place while it's already in such a trade deficit is probably not great, but we can get those started to
terrible
build for
idea.
the future.
That's for
Yeah.
later.
Mm.
Okay, so to get to the river, and then from the river, it's only like a hex away from the forest knights. That is 4 hexes. So if you build 4 guardhouses, then you are essentially building 4 hexes worth of caravanable travel. That connects to the river, and then that river is a secure river because it's got the Ivory Knights, like Ocean Gate, the Forest Knights in between, and then the Ivory Homers on the other end of the river where it forks. Here, I'll grab a snip tool to show you all.
I mean, I would be down for
Yeah, I'll
purchasing
fund
one
one
of
of
those.
those.
I mean, if I can fund one of them and eventually get like taxes from
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah, put MBCT.
Yeah, we don't start out
Yeah, we-
taxing. We're just
We
doing
build it to
development and then
protect
like
the town
then
and the
we say-
traders, and
Yeah.
then once trade is established, then we tax people.
Yeah.
and then we
Yeah.
say due to the rising cost of cobblestones, then we're gonna charge like an extra £1.50 per pack. I mean,
Look, due to
Per model.
mhm.
due to increased demand, we're charging more. Due to decreased demand, we're also charging more.
We have to charge more.
Let's see here. Due to increase in products that need to be moved, we're charging
Alright,
more.
so that's 3 people committed for a hex. Do we have a 4th? Alright,
Heck,
we
I'll
got
go
it.
in.
Everyone mark
Alright.
off.
All right, so they're 6,500.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, you can all pay your way for a hex. And guess what? Although you aren't going to be able to
Yep.
tax that road, like, realistically in this game's runtime, that is just going to flat out bring civilians into this town, which you just bought a city block for. So, good job. Because otherwise they'd have turned up after going on these roads and go, oh, great, we've come to live in a fucking, like, Eastern Europe favela. I don't know what.
Hey,
Yeah, you know, like
Eastern Europe
Greece.
favelas
A gigantic
Shit.
European favela.
I'm just
Yeah.
putting these on my inventory so I have them, so I don't forget them.
totes. Go for it. And yeah, anyone who wants to upgrade their magical items, you have the means to do so. Thanks to Emily, you just have to put the gold in that makes up the level difference as regarded on that magic item's pluses list.
So my question with my item is because mine is basic bitch, it's only a +2, and I was trying to add on an effect plus a +1. What would that be then?
Add 5 to the level and find something that costs the same.
Yeah, basically. If you make their levels line up, then you just pay the difference.
Oh, pay the difference?
Well, as in to go like level the +2 of one item isn't necessarily going to be the same as a +2 of another item. So you do, if you want to make it to the more powerful one, there's probably going to be a difference to pay as well from those pluses.
I
So-
mean, it still costs me like a whole 13 to go from level 2 to level 12, right? It's like, or would I
Yes.
subtract the 520 from the first place.
You take off the 520, yeah.
Upgrade.
Just add 520
Upgrading
back.
the staff from +3 to +4 would only cost me like 75,000 GP. Jesus Christ.
You-
And yet
Savin,
now you've seen that
look
that
at it,
is
there's like
an
2
it is an
adventures.
achieve-
Scale up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's an achievable
Yeah, I
amount of
suppose
money
if we're
now.
gonna get this,
That's like
this
2
sort
adventures,
of
you're
cash
good.
influx, my god.
we can find the goodies.
Paragon, you've made it to high roller tier.
Alright. Listen, I know Tristy had plans, but as soon as he's done with those, he's gonna come over to this fucking hex and just power level through some dungeons. Let's fucking go.
I know, right? God, the difference in 4E is so ridiculous. But like, I was looking at it and going, it is true. Once you hit Paragon, I can't afford to pay you like it's a 5e game. Like, it just doesn't work. You will be underleveled. You'll feel constantly strangled by your gear, and you won't be able to grow the town. But 4E treats money like
Money's
a
actually a
hilarious
resource that you expend for
non-object.
useful and relevant things.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Money is a resource, but it's like the money is basically yen. Like the value of it's vastly inflated, but it still does the job order. Realistically, it's a lot like we say the money is Electrum, but we're going to do the counting in gold for obvious not wanting to count in 0.5s.
God, we might actually eventually get to like platinum payouts, or maybe even a mystical like astral diamond.
That was like a platinum payout.
There was platinum.
Yeah.
It was gold's worth of platinum. But yeah, like the realism is, what you actually got was, to the 5e characters, you probably just walked out with like
3,000
30,000 gold. 30,000, not 200,000.
Yeah, 30,000
exactly.
total, not 50,000 per person.
And you
Yeah,
still
it's
achieved
like-
all these things, but
yeah,
you
like
know,
I said,
Flores
like-
numbers.
5,000 per person. Like
Yeah.
I was saying.
And we just
totally.
treat this hex as like this weird bubble.
Yes.
It is, yeah, it is.
I love
It,
it.
like canonically,
It is
when
a
you
weird
walk away
bubble.
from canonically when you leave Torchlight, the magic items you have
like
aren't as magic as before.
When
That was the
Kiri
case for
went
Kiri
over to the
in
5e
5e.
game, her
did.
+3 sword became a +1 sword. It's just like, alright, well.
Yep, and magic armor didn't summon the servant anymore. She was present and still viable, but couldn't actually manifest. It's just not as fucking weird and eldritch as Torchlight is.
But did it have any of the downsides of Beast of Darkness armor?
No, it's not beast armor
So-
anyway. It was just enchanted gear.
Yeah, I mean, this
see that's a
place is
win then.
great.
Totally.
Torchlight is just the event horizon
Yeah.
of a magic
Win-win.
black hole.
Yep.
I love it.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that canonically as well, this place with its janked up magic and its weirdly inflated gold that doesn't mean quite the same thing, just is its own pseudo realm, settled into an otherwise quite normal high fantasy darkness.
What the hell would the Von Darks up to, anyways?
Exactly.
The one
and
you
yeah,
like to
Yeah,
know.
and the fun of it is that the fact that this is a weirdo goddamn strange place is canon. It's
What
great.
were they cooking?
What were they cooking?
What the
Exactly,
vampires
meth.
doing?
We
Hey,
got
man.
Let him
Jesse.
cook.
Let them cook.
Which for your wizard tower, 2,500.
Let them cook. They got the sauce going.
Sorry, 25,000 even.
The sauce.
I think I'm gonna put another 10,000 into a different city block.
Sure.
Nice.
Wait, hold on, pets.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Save
gonna
it
say,
for
save
another
it for
session.
next session so we can just farm this for infinite XP.
I'm gonna say that you
Fair.
can't do it right now anyway. You could say you put the money aside, but there's not the people to renovate another 50
Yeah.
houses while you're renovating 50 houses in a mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
so no, you aren't gonna be able to like back-to-back score it in. Sorry, nice try.
All right, I mean, it's
I
not
will not let
not
you
necessarily
stagger
back to
over
back,
sessions.
but it's for another session.
It's just,
Yeah, any
it's just
session,
there
like,
that we can just
At some point, if we're
a
at
rainy
like
day.
what is it, 229 out of 230, you can just slide some money across. Be like, I would like an XP, please.
I would like
Be
to
like, hey.
experience this.
I would
session,
like a
yeah.
level.
Yeah, literally
please.
just pay the GM for a level. I'm about that.
So, Scout, what's your PayPal?
A nice hat. Yeah, all right, fine. Yeah. You know it. Just deliver another one of my weird abomination pizzas and you can have your experience point.
Oh, so you want a non-pizza left beef? Okay.
I don't want a non-pizza left beef.
But you said you
I-
wanted an abomination.
No,
You want
that
her
one's just an
abomination?
accident.
Is that one of the
my
internet's
my
abomination?
abomination is tuna chorizo, chicken, and sweet corn.
You say abomination, but it sounds fucking
It's
delicious.
really good,
Weirdo.
yeah.
Corn on a pizza.
Oh,
corn is
I'm surprised
amazing.
that
That's so
started one
weird.
to you. Sweet corn is lovely on a pizza.
That is kind of
It's
weird.
not. It's not.
What?
It's weird.
I'm sure
but
it's not bad. It's
bad.
just fucking
No.
weird.
Is it? Is it?
I
She never
recommend it
sold corn in
because
my place.
it's like I'm sure you've roasted corn before and seen it's got a little bit of char on it. Like it does that while it's in a stone bake, and it makes it a bit like sweeter and a little smoky at the same time.
Is
Yeah.
Yeah, it
really
sounds
just like a
good. Like,
UK thing?
don't get me wrong.
It's just a
we never
UK
did
thing.
that
I
at
was
my place.
baffled when I heard that. Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, I thought that was the normal one, and they were like, "God, corn? Like what? You don't, but not the chorizo?" And they're like, "No, it's a choice for sure, but it's not an insane one. But corn? I'm like, yes, corn. It's on like every fucking pizza. Chicken and
Here-
sweet corn is like a
Yeah,
standard."
that was
Here
like
in the
my
proper
first
country,
pizza.
we either eat corn off the cob or corn
I
on
mean,
the cob.
mostly the
Only
corn
those
goes
two
into the
ways.
car. It doesn't even go in your mouth.
Wait, I like really from you guys who have so much fucking corn and you don't put it on pizza. What the fuck
Yeah,
is
no,
wong
that's
with
just
you?
not a
Yeah, you
thing in
guys
America
actually
at
are
all
missing
anymore.
out.
I've never.
That's not a thing.
You
We
should try
only-
it.
we
I
only
highly
eat
recommend it.
corn,
You'll find
like-
that it's your favorite thing to put on a pizza.
We eat corn standalone, either on the cob or off the cob.
Or in burritos.
So you'd rather use corn to make do, but you won't put it on pizza.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Damn right.
Yeah.
Country girls make pizza. Oh fuck! Is there anything anyone else wanted to get done here in the Dark Manor? Otherwise, I suppose we'll call the session to a close and go into experience.
I'd like to tinker with the orb golem that's been
Orb!
sitting for eons, forgotten.
Sure. What would you like to try and do with the orb?
I think it was like, was it broken and repairing itself, or just broken?
Just broken.
Like to maybe see if I can tinker with resetting, like factory defaulting it.
Sure. I mean, I feel like the reason you haven't done anything with it is because I've said before, like, when you fix the orb, it doesn't make it magic again. Like, it's just missing all of its
Oh.
programming.
Ah,
Like there are, like, you can see the circuit board, but someone's, like, ripped all the little memory nuggets out of it.
I didn't remember exactly
Yeah,
what was.
yeah. There
was
are
up
no
with it.
chips on any of those boards in this orb golem. Like, if you could find someone who could write magical programming and put it on this thing for you, then yeah, you could probably turn it into a functioning golem again. Otherwise, it's just a broken magic orb.
Something chips is always the first thing that breaks.
Yep. There wasn't enough of the forbidden whipped cream on it.
Womp womp.
Yeah, okay then. Let's see. So Menelaus wants to go off and trade. Menelaus, when you meet Helga, she's super friendly and is excited to have like a healer joining her instead of a fighter. Like she says, the fighter's great. We never got into any trouble. But if we did get into trouble, having a healer seems like it would be fucking sweet. So thanks.
If she only knew the magnitude of heals I'm
Yeah,
about to
she has
lose.
no idea what you are capable of.
And that's good. That's very good. I like it when it's a surprise.
Also, you want to hear something disgusting?
Try
AC
me.
35.
No, I don't want to hear something disgusting. Go away with it.
AC 35, you monster. I sure hope your will is garbage.
26.
Okay, that's fine. That is within the realm of other NPCs still. Jesus.
That's
Holy
with the new +4.
Holy shit, 35. That's a scary number. I have
Yeah,
to
you
roll.
should-
I have to roll. I have to roll 15s to hit you with melee attacks now on Paragon level monsters.
Yeah, you sure you want to leave a weird tattoo to be on cloth
I mean,
armor now?
it makes.
It
I mean, it also makes sense
functions,
that like
you know,
me rolling a
to-
15 to hit a tank is not impossible or unrealistic. It will feel bad because I'm gonna miss more often, but it's actually not off
Yeah,
kilter.
to be fair, I have AC 31 right now.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I had AC
Mine's
31
30.
before that.
Okay. So you want to rub your
Yeah.
noodles in the water, cat? All
Sure.
right. So Kiri, Cass is back from a date with your
Nice.
kid. She had a lovely time.
Kiri will definitely grill Theory about how that went later, but don't want to do that in front of other people. Rude.
She's definitely had like a, like a flower slid into her watery hair and it's just sort of like bobbing from ear to ear
Aw.
casually.
All right, let's see what we can do about fixing you up.
And then you'll have to tell me all about that place later on.
Oh, the dungeon? I mean, for the most part, I can tell you what you need to know is that it was a Waylanite temple, but more like a tomb dungeon, and then it got captured by a bunch of Kadist.
Yeah, I'm more interested about that latter part.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of put a big curse on me of some kind, and then I don't remember a lot of the interim. There are a lot of demons and sex
Oh.
toys.
I like the sound of those latter parts.
Yeah, I'm sure you would, you little demon sex crumpet.
Oh, you know me so well already.
I can tell, what with the demon and the dick and the fact that you're very pregante.
Was 31 high enough for that first religion?
32.
It was 32.
32 is the
Might as
requirement.
Action point.
I'm going to say that since you're going to have to take that action point off of Sylvie because she's your active use.
Okay, that's fine. Sylvie has like
Yeah.
at this point or something like that or more.
She does actually at the end of this day. She had to. So yeah, that becomes 30.
Yep.
Brain 7.
Yeah, 37.
Okay. My lore section. Grab the interred saint. Understanding.
That's gonna have to be the best I can do for that because Sasha physically cannot get 40.
Yet.
Yeah, yet. I still have to level her up to 13 too.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother leveling Kiri up again until she, goes out again.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll eventually just be like back and forth between Sasha and Sylvie.
I'm gonna stick with only switching when I need to.
Or if I feel like it, I might just stay with Sylvie. Like, Sasha's done a lot of stuff and the fun and everything. And I do want to get like the flying castle
On
for
the
her,
other
but
hand, more orc demon babies.
And also although like on the other hand, having a healer if Snippy disappears again.
I mean, Thyrenne's right here.
like, let's be honest, I didn't really do that much healing.
Sunpuppy is there for everyone who needs her.
Yeah.
Rejoice.
All right. Now you know that this spirit here, okay, this Cassidy, was a guardian, not a spirit in the sense of death, but she was interred to the elements by an ancient ritual, turned into a water spirit, performed by Hagen's Davers, one of the Storm Valkyrie.
Hagen's Davas?
This was obvious. Yeah, Hagen
Okay,
got
there you
sorry, Wayland's Davers. I wrote Hagen.
I
Like a
know
fucking
he's sort of
drunk
the prime god, but
yeah, I keep saying all right, by Wayland's Davers, one of the Storm Valkyrie. As you can see before you, by this wet cat, they were successful. But this binding, like this putting her on the prime material so she doesn't just like whoopity whoop off if someone were to cast banishment on her and then she's just gone for good. That binding appears to be incomplete or it was otherwise disrupted by the Cadis themselves. It will require 1,500 gold in Residium and the sacrifice of a water/storm-themed magical item to be sacrificed to the skull, which you are now certain really is
Unforge.
Cassidy's skull.
Unfortunate, but
Do we
it
have a
works.
water-themed magic item in our possession? Other than
We
the
have
armor.
I wouldn't want to
I'm
give up the
almost
armor
certain.
for sure. That stuff is fucking too cracked out.
I'm almost certain we do.
I am-
Water themed.
Yeah.
Water
I'm
themed
quite-
item.
I'm quite fond of my storm-themed items.
Yeah, I was going to say you've
unfortunately.
got a bunch of storm gear on yourself
Would-
too.
Could we
I was just
make
thinking about
one?
my boots. Let's see. I have boots that let me walk on water.
I
That
can't
is
really
true.
sacrifice the Storm Singer sword only because Kieran used that when she was with the 5e group. So the timeline.
Yeah. The
Um,
timeline.
Does the Rime Rod armor count as water themed? It is sort of like ice, and ice is water.
Yeah. In fact, that magic skull is
I
covered
think
in
that's
rime.
what Kieran's wearing as her armor right now,
You could
though.
use.
Oh, is that what she's
Yeah, I
wearing actually right
believe
now?
so.
Okay, I'm gonna keep looking through other things.
Rime
how
raw
about-
armor, scale or plate,
oh.
resist 10 cold. Yeah, that was her armor.
Is Tisrena using the Wand of Icy Rays?
We have that Icefire Staff +1.
Uh,
That's ice.
I'm using the Wand of Icy Rays.
But what the fuck do you use a wand for?
What? How?
My
What
warlock,
warlock
powers. The field that like stops teleports and the mind goblins.
Moger.
Yeah, she literally does have
Okay.
some
No, I
warlock
believe you. I was
emblem
just like, oh,
powers.
well,
Yeah.
we
Although, like, if we have another wand, I'd be willing to give
Does-
that one up. I haven't exactly been keeping
don't
track
think we
of.
do.
the-
I mean, we could
Not at
very
the moment,
easily
yeah.
produce.
Wait, who's using the lightning wand +2?
Cassa
Yeah.
is because he shoots
Yeah.
fork lightning.
He's got lightning.
I don't think we have another one for sacrificing at this moment.
I do have a wand of accuracy if that would be any better.
I
for you.
mean, if anything, I could friggin' I've still got 30,000 gold. I can look up a wand to make, and if the ice wand will work, I'd be
wait.
willing to give that up.
Oh, I know the Femur Frost is probably being used by the B team,
So
isn't it?
we could actually just try and go find a new water-themed item, like
I was going to say, like, there is
Yeah,
nothing.
let's
Like,
do
you still have a water
Yeah,
dungeon
let's
to
not-
complete.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
do
yeah.
let's figure out that. We don't have to worry about it for now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cassidy is fine. She doesn't need to be the queen of battle. She's pretty comfortable dating your kid.
Speaking of which, since we're gonna lose a Snippy and Water Cass is kind of shitty right now, clearly next time we should just have Daddy-Daughter Day and bring the king back.
Bring in the king. Sure,
I mean-
yeah. If you want King Cassa
Hell
to
yeah.
rock and roll, then yeah.
Or we could take the knights.
Yes, you could also bring
No,
Kiara,
she's
the
got to go
Red
rescue
Dragon.
caravans.
No, she's not. I mean,
Oh,
that's Snippy too.
Snippy's
But
come
what
to
if
go and
they
rescue
both-
caravans. They could. They certainly
Yeah.
could.
We've got plenty of melee beef.
If you prefer using Cassa, then yeah, exactly, yeah. If you prefer Cassa, then you can get Cassa. And he is the
He
king.
do be the king, though.
I'd like to see the knight in action at least once.
Oh, you'll get to see her eventually when like Savin's just like, hey, can I do a thing? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. And I'll get to play her again.
You should hopefully have a magical sword by then.
Thanks.
Hopefully.
Like, yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst, I will just give her generic plus gear, like, to
Do we have any
match the
magic-
party. It's not a
Do we
huge
have
deal.
any
I am the
magic
DM.
robes nobody's using? My boy Cass
Robes?
does have
Have we
no
ever
magic
gotten a
items
magic
other than
No,
one.
we don't get.
Nope. We never
Alright,
get.
We
I'm gonna
don't
go
get, like,
buy him a
robes.
robe.
That's why I'm making.
We're
It's
just looking at
always
cloth armor?
heavy. It's always like
I know,
heavy
right?
armor and medium armor that we
I
get.
feel like I've given away a whole bunch of sexy magical silk dresses. I don't know what you want from me.
They've all gone on to winter.
They go
That's
to
true.
Pets
hey,
because Pets is
hey,
the
I
only
got
one
one.
who needs them for armor, I guess.
That's true.
Like
I
the
traded
be-
one
Which
out.
one
You
is
can
it?
have that.
That
like
is
the
true.
be-
You can put Cassa in a
He'll
dress.
fucking
Like the
yeah.
best armor I got was I have slutty +2 armor, so if you want me to give that to him, and I can just straight like try and make what I'm trying to do at a +2, and just save myself some gold, but get the bonus.
What
you can
armor
have
did you
that.
just unequip, Winter?
There's, I think it's the blood thread
That
cloth
would be
armor,
the
isn't
blood
it?
thread cloth armor. That's the +2 to AC and saves when
Uh,
bloodied.
Let's see.
It's currently a +1, and it gets a +2 item bonus
Yeah.
when you're bloodied.
Yes.
And it's $4,000 to make it +2.
Hmm. I'll noodle on what I want to give
Yeah.
Casa.
Sure, you can just put
Yeah,
money in to
it's
gear him up. Goodness knows
what
you've
I
got a
was
bunch
thinking.
amongst you.
Yeah.
I believe
I'm
right
just trying to
now
look through which
Winter's
stuff
wearing
is mine, yeah.
you're wearing the Cadist Silk +4 now, right?
Alternatively,
Yes.
Cass
Yeah.
has not taken any feats literally ever. I could just give him armor proficiency.
You could give him an armor feat. That is true.
Does he qualify for
I
the
mean, he
armor
probably
feats
qualifies
though?
for leather. He's got. All right, let me.
I think so, yeah. He's got
It's not.
reasonable dex. 'cause
Unfortunately, it's
he's
not
an
dex
elf.
that matters for armor proficiency. It's
Oh,
Yeah,
it's the strength, right?
it's strength and
Alright.
constitution.
That's so irritating for
Yep.
leather. Are you kidding me?
it's obnoxious. All right,
Let's see here.
Armor proficiency.
Stud leather. You just have to be proficient with hide to
Okay,
get
so-
studded leather. Leather doesn't have requirements, so if you just get leather, it's just a
Alright.
free feat.
So.
Oh.
Yeah, he
Like
will.
there's
He will
no
grab
prerequisite
that.
for leather. But if you
Wait.
want to get hide, you have to
Yeah,
have
he
strength
has
13, constitution
neither of
13,
those.
and proficiency with leather. Yeah. Like armor
You could also
proficiencies are
wait. Didn't
so
you?
hard to
Didn't you
get.
literally buy Marifa's weird defense for Casa?
If I did, it's sure as shit. I do have a +8 misc bonus on his sheet, I suppose. That's probably what that is.
Yeah, you gave him.
Yeah, that's probably
you gave him
Marifa
Marifa's.
armor.
You definitely like. I'm pretty sure that you gave it to him before anyone else even got a weird defense. It was the first thing you did because you were
Yep.
bringing the king into the fold. So yeah, while he's naked, he's got +4. You might as well give him the blood thread gear just to get an extra 1 on top of that, and then the 2
Is
saves for bloodied. No one's using it.
Well, where's the handout for the Marifa's thing? Let's see. Weird defense.
I hit show.
I don't think he has the 10,000 GP. I think he just had the 800 for.
Oh,
yeah,
did you
I'm
give him
pretty
just the
sure
cheapo
we
one
just
and
gave
left it on?
cheapo.
Where's
Alright.
+6?
Yeah, that's
miss
what
coming
I'm
from
also
then?
like vaguely curious. Oh, I know where it's coming from. It's NPC bullshit. Because that's what was required to make his numbers
He
work.
was an NPC with an NPC stat block. Yes, he just had a naturally NPC AC defense.
That makes sense.
Would have to actually calculate what his defenses are instead of pretending that he's just an NPC, and that's effort.
I mean, it sounds like you had to like build him up.
I mean, you can if you want to just spend the time doing it, you can build a cast.
I don't want to. Do you know how many powers this man has? If
yeah, I was
did,
gonna say like
build a cast.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's a lot of shit.
Listen,
Yeah,
Was he a
building
wizard?
I'm much happier letting him have an overpowered gat.
Him only being a magic missile bot. Yeah, I was gonna say like the reality is as a companion character, it's nice to just have someone whose button is shoot and do damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is already functional as far as defenses are concerned, and yeah, you could Marie for him, or yeah, give him a leather feat because he hasn't had a feature change in his 8 levels of existence. And I think you've got a bunch of fucking random leather hanging around.
I mean, the only problem with leather, you'll have like 3 to 4 people.
I mean,
competing
Cass
over it
doesn't
now.
need anything good.
I mean, he's not going to compete over it. Yeah, he just needs enough to like be taken out of the always get hit range.
All right, well, there's a +2 leather lying
Okay.
around
Which
for
one
poison
is that specifically?
Sounds good.
Technically, we have that +3 demon leather sitting around. Being demonic and being
Snake fang
still
studded
as
leather?
of yet unpurified.
Oh, in fact, hey, there's also
The
this
parchment
that he
leather,
might
let's
like.
see.
Oh yeah.
Arcane charges. You use an arcane power and you can burn a charge for a bonus to the attack roll.
Yeah, that sounds perfect for him.
That is actually
Just
wizard
bump
leather.
Just bump it up to 2nd level, and it'd be good for him.
Yeah, it would only cost Brain.
That was
Yeah,
from
that's
the B
the
team.
Under
team, yeah.
3,000.
Oh wait, was that B team gear?
Snake
I'm
Fang
sorry.
studded
Yes, we
leather,
can't take that
however, I
then.
think is A team,
Oh.
and I don't think anyone's using it at this point. Snake Fang studded
Which
leather
one?
+2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one we were.
I'll throw
yeah,
that on
That's the poison
Cass.
one, I think, isn't it? Yep. Use that.
So he
Rock and roll.
gets 2 armor and 2 enhancement. Nice.
You could even bump it up to +3 for
no.
14k if you want.
If you're spending 14k, buy the fucking weird
Yeah, exactly.
defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all the things.
All right.
Yeah.
EXP.
EXP. Then I'm gonna have a couple slices of pizza.
Pizza.
Keisha.
Me too.
To explore a new location.
Not.
No,
you had
we've
one
already
room.
been exploring it. Yeah, so it's only one room.
Obtain a new magic item or treasure hoard. Yeah, you found a pocket
Yeah.
dimension. Pretty
Excuse me.
convenient.
We found a
Be
place
a
where
solo
I
creature or an extreme
burning down a
encounter.
house.
I almost want to say no,
I
but she
defeated
was
the
a
shit
solo,
out of her,
and she had
physically and emotionally.
you defeated the fuck out. Yeah, you devastated that solo encounter.
Yes,
Expand and
we
improve.
sure did.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's thinking about the
did.
Dark
I
Family
don't
or Wish Granter.
Think so?
I don't think so.
Well,
Oh wait, yeah, yes,
wait,
we
does
did.
it count? Does a invisible
yeah,
portal
it's-
under the church count for them?
Yeah.
They have one
somehow,
here.
for some reason,
We
they were
didn't know that
connecting
they
the
had one
inside of
under
their
the
church
church.
to their mine. That's weird.
True, and there are a whole bunch of spooky temples that go all the
Mhm.
way down throughout the mine. Yeah, I count it.
All right.
4.
Or
4
Expa.
expa.
Well done, everybody.
207.
All right. If you're
I gotta remind myself which shit is mine and which shit can be upgraded.
If you're watching on the stream on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We will see you in a couple days for the other Skow&D. Until then, adios and do take care.